Okay, it's starting to record.
Fun.
FYI.
Okay. All right. Welcome back. We just met some of our counselors, and some more will meet in the future. And so we're gonna basically move to the end of the night with Z and Bright Chance to the Twin Fire ceremony. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to delete a con from the photo.
I mean, if you're not showing anything on the Roll20 screen, it's probably easier to keep it like this.
Yeah,
otherwise
probably.
They can't see it as much.
So basically, the Twin Fires, which are symbolic, and Irune, who is the director of the camp, and Grass, Irune's best friend, come forward. And Grass raises her arms. And the two fires lift from the ground and connect at the top. And each moment, one of the kids steps forward and walks essentially what is through / underneath the fires. And we then get to your turn, Z.
Oh, no. All right. Z's definitely a little anxious about this. But he casts Spare the Dying on himself just in case.
As you walk through and you close your eyes. Oh, I forgot to mention. The campfire holds all the memories of all the past campers and their ancestors. So you're about to have a fun trip. As you walk through, the first memory you receive is you see a small grasshopper boy who is sitting along the lake, who is being pelted with stones and being just ridiculed by this group of kids. Before standing up finally, after clenching his hand and casting a giant spell that you can't even recognize because the spell is coming direct. Like, you're watching this from the perspective, like you're standing among the group of the kids throwing the stones. And you see this kid stand up, clench his fist, and then just turn to you with just pure anger and malice and just cast a giant spell at you as your memory goes. And the next memory happens. You're at a massive earthen temple, and you recognize this because you've been here. This is in the capital city of the Bug Empire. This is the Great Worm's Temple. But it's very old looking. This is not the updated, pristine looking temple that you're used to. This looks very basic and ancient. This is a massive earthen temple surrounded by, as you look around, you're among thousands and thousands and thousands of bugs at the base of this temple, who all seem to be worshiping and shouting and screaming, like with pure joy, as the ground starts to rumble. Almost like an earthquake is happening. Because, as you know, there is what has now been slightly is a symbolic / filled in hole at the Great Temple. Maybe it wasn't once. Maybe it was real. Something had to form that hole once. As you hear a loud and we cut to the next memory. You see a bug running from a house carrying a group of eggs as people, humans, follow closely behind. She is in pure terror. She's clearly not in the Bug Empire. Maybe along the border, maybe a little farther north. But now she is running, what you can tell, probably towards the south. She is holding her babies, and she's heading home. And your memories fade.
Brutal. You're gonna make Z an anti-human activist.
Next, a couple more, a group of kids go by, and then Bright Chance, it's your turn.
Before walking in, she just turns around. She's like, this has got to be some sort of liability issue. Like having children just walk in a fire. I don't think that's legal, and this has to be torture. And then she'll walk through.
You hear a slight chuckle come from Irene. As you step through and you close your eyes, you see an image. Almost like you're staring at your reflection, but then the reflection morphs. Like you're staring at a reflection of yourself at camp. Like you're standing on the campgrounds, but then the reflection morphs and it's no longer yourself standing at camp. It is another tabaxi with the same eyes as you. And it just smiles at you and then turns around as some people call out to it from behind as it runs to catch up with the other people on camp. And then you look around and the camp's functioning, but it has a lot less buildings than it has currently. And it looks a lot older. Like it's not the newer camp that it is. And then flash, there comes another memory. And you recognize from the history, even though you hate studying history, it's been beaten into your head so many times that you understand what this is. You see some ancient tabaxi clans living peacefully among the forests, and then it cuts to among the mountains, cuts to among the sea, cuts to among the grass, cuts to among the desert, keeps cutting to among all the different plains. So then it cuts to back to the forest. And now as you see kids playing and running around, parents weaving baskets, people returning with catches and food, a great darkness starts to spread over that small village as the people look up in horror. And then the memory flashes. You look down and you see a pair of paws dash down an alleyway as a gray tabaxi turns a corner. She is suddenly pulled into an alcove and her mouth is covered as cops run past. She's carrying a satchel that you immediately as a thief can tell that is carrying something important. As she struggles to remove herself from whoever is holding her, the hand waits until the people are gone before releasing her as she backs up quickly and then turns to look at this person. What she sees is a dashing, well-dressed Persian tabaxi who bows to her and extends a hand to kiss her paw. I would like everyone to just set down their headphones and mute for 1 second and wait for me to give my hand up like this, and that means I'll let you back in. Grace. As the memories are starting to fade, another memory comes forth. And this time it's of a tiefling woman who steps forward out of the shadows. Her hood is covered, but you can automatically tell that she's got horns. She's got 2 daggers poised in her hands. And she's going to walk a circle around you, look you up and down, and then give you a nod. And then she's going to say, if you want the biggest score in your life, uncover the treasures of Camp Bugbear. You have my blessing. I hid them myself. Prove to me that you can do it and win my treasures. And win everyone else's treasures on this camp. I'm not here to claim them anymore. And the memory flashes in your back. So.
Secrets.
And then as everyone goes through, and you guys go through, then comes the forming of the groups. And then you guys notice that each of you has a slight light. That Irune explains that the light will get brighter as you get closer to your group. Z, you have a lime green light extending from you as you get closer to a party with a giant minotaur woman. That kid with the two heads you saw earlier when your parents parked. Another kid that's small, a girl that's small just like you, and a human, and then it's you, and then you look around and you're like, okay, this is my party, but why do I have to be with giants? And then Bright, you're going to your party. And so you're looking around and your color is purple.
Ooh.
You're looking around for this party. You keep looking, and finally it starts to glow a little brighter, and you keep looking, and it starts to formulate. You start to walk up to this group that has a kobold girl who you recognize as your roommate.
Oh.
What's wrong with Jenny? She seems nice.
She's too nice. It's
person.
not nice.
You run into basically there is a human in the group, a giant in the group, like it's clearly like a young giant, so they're not as massive, but it's clearly a giant. What did I write again? A Warforged.
Ooh.
And a gnome.
Cool.
And this is
I will
your party.
ditch them very soon.
As this happens, we cut to the present day. You have woken up the last night, still ringing in your mind as the taste of gushers comes to your lips. As you all wake up and head to breakfast, guys, your table is still pretty empty because it's just you guys and Z right now because everyone else in your party's gone.
My party?
Kind of awkwardly pat Z on the shoulder, but trying not to like touch the do you have the hand at the breakfast table?
Yeah, you sitting on my shoulder.
I gently touch the other shoulder, like a little bit, like, yeah, okay, but trying as hard as I can not.
The hand gives you a little pat on your shoulder too, Z.
It looks slightly uncomfortable while enjoying his nice vegan breakfast.
Yeah.
My coffee.
Can I try and shake the hand's hand?
The hand immediately jumps
Hi,
out.
I'm Hester.
The hand jumps
friend,
down.
guys.
The hand
there's so much.
The hand jumps down and does sign
now.
language to Z. And it says basically name is Ooga.
Ugo?
Ooga. Ooga.
What's the sign for Ooga?
You just sign.
Yeah, I think
I can't
was it GA?
Oh, geez.
You spelled it. Problem.
I need to learn sign language, and that was
G.
my plan for the
And
summer,
then-
but I did D&D instead.
GA.
I don't know. All I can sign is like window.
I can do the alphabet, but that's it.
I can sign lesbian.
Nice.
Is that lesbian?
This is lesbian. There might be the left hand. I can't remember.
I don't want to brag, but I failed my sign language 3 class.
That's good. You shouldn't brag.
I got 2 under my
Pretty
belt.
big brag there.
All right.
Don't mean
So,
to brag, but
as
I
you
can't
guys are at
sign.
your
Maybe
table,
I'm writing down Uga.
you see Irene walks into the camp. Or not into camp, into the mess hall. And as she's passing your table, Grass actually puts a little bucket on your table that has your phones in it.
Just in a bucket, huh?
Yeah.
She
I
turns
get-
to you and goes like this. And then
Thank
roll a
you.
perception check, Mac.
Not one.
Oh God.
Mac, you think that Grass might have the hots for you, and you know that's illegal.
That's not cool.
Oh.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
avoid
God.
making eye contact with Grass.
Can I make an inside check on Mac?
Yeah, go ahead. Make
Yeah.
an insight check.
Mac,
no.
but is he doing
What
okay?
is
Never
it?
mind. It's a 3. Wait, what's my insight?
You think the same thing.
I'm making the inside check on you, not her. It's a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Mac,
Back?
you're not that. Roll a perception check though.
Perception? I'm good at that one.
She's
Uh,
kind of creepy.
15.
She's
15.
She's weirding me
Mac
out, guys.
now has a flower crown in his hair that has been braided into his hair.
What?
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 Was it just there, or is that new?
You don't know.
God.
You didn't notice. Only Nate. Only
Did
Nate has
Grass
seen
do
it.
or the hand do
I
it?
rolled
Only-
in.
Only Nate has seen this so far.
I rolled an 18.
All right.
To check on
Nightshade,
it.
you see. Nightshade, you see this.
Of course, the nature boys.
The
Yeah.
boys see this. The boys
Nature
see
boys.
this immediately.
I mean,
But-
Hester and I are both pretty unperceptive.
Yeah,
So.
Hester and
so
Kelia are
perceptive.
still pretty out of it because they're
Oh.
still broken up that Sally isn't there to to go get breakfast with them and also to help
I'm
them.
just like showing Kelia a selfie me, her, and Sally took on the first day on my phone, just like
Yeah.
sobbing.
No, I've also got my phone out, which is like, it is the most heavy duty ass phone case and phone you can imagine. It's like a Garner style, like one with like a fucking OtterBox and like a belt clip on it. I'm also showing photos of Sally and all the good.
As Irene makes it to the way to the mess hall, she begins by saying, "Campers, good news and bad news. The good news is the forest is reopened. We had a group of freshmen who were able to break the rules and defeat whatever had caused and rescue one of the kidnapped missing members of the party who had gone comatose. So the forest has been reopened. However, we still do not know the cause of the comatose state, and we cannot break it. We're doing some research. We are trying to find the notes of one of my former party members who may have had a potion that would have been able to solve this. I really wish he was here to tell us how to fix this, but he's not. But we're trying everything we can. Some of the medical professionals from the academy are going to be coming today to take a look at them. So everyone, please give them your utmost respect. And please stay out of the way of them so they can help our campers and friends as quickly as possible. Thank you. Have a good day. Go Bugbears. Bzz, growl, whatever. I don't know. And she poofs out of there.
You should not know what a bugbear is. It's kind of like a big goblin.
I love how
It's just like
little camp
it's fully a
spirit she
sentient
has.
being.
She's like really tired. Like looks exhausted right now.
Oh,
Like she looks absolutely like just like bags, like so tired. Like her hair's a mess. Like for like she had to stay up late last night, not for the fact that she had to go find these guys, then had to deal with the phones, and then was probably trying to figure out how to deal with these kids. So she probably has not had a lot of sleep. Like, you saw her grab a cup of coffee and then poof out of there. Like, she's tired.
I'm
we
just
did
gonna
all
whisper
the
to the
work.
table.
Gotta
Am
get
I a
them
rule
beans.
breaker now? Is this making me cool?
Hell yeah, Kelia.
Yeah.
All of you
Broke
roll
one rule.
all of you roll a perception
No.
check.
Okay, we're gonna have to retire the die that Nat 1 on
Me
roll
too.
1 today.
Right.
Do I
Perception?
roll one as well?
Nothing.
Oh wait,
You're
all of us
terrible.
roll perception
Yeah,
check?
all of you roll perception.
21.
That one.
And
That is a 23.
23.
11.
Sucked.
Shout out to the 2 crew. That's an 8.
Grace. As soon as you hear Irene say that, you kind of understand. You start to formulate in your mind a little bit. You start to think that through. I'm going to get back to you. But anyone who got above a 15, you look around. People are looking at you guys. Because some word has gotten around that y'all were the ones who broke the seal and rescued Z, the kid, because also Z was the only kid. It's like people knew that Z was the only kid of that group that wasn't like comatose. So the fact that Z's at that table with you guys kind of indicates that
He
you
always
guys.
sits at our table though.
But he's the only person of that group who's at the table who's not unconscious.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think Z
I'm gonna
is
have some
very
Captain Crunch this
comfortable.
morning.
You guys eat up. Right. You realize, okay, there's an artificer in that group. They roll an insight check.
By the way, if
Okay.
anybody's phones got scratched when they were just
What'd you get?
thrown in a bucket, I guess I can fix those for you.
Well, I don't
What'd you get?
I
think.
got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you're starting to that thief and con artist in your mind starts to formulate an idea. You realize at that table are people who are vulnerable to the idea of wanting to help and wanting to get their friend and are wanting to get their friends
Wow.
uncomatose. You know that Star Cabin, like the Star Caverns, what she's alluding to, because like when you start to think it through, and like Manal has explained this to you, like Manal's gone over the founders and everything, and you've looked through it, and like Larod was the artificer and was also an inventor. So you're starting to like think it through, and you're like, okay, Larod's probably the one that was good at making potions and inventions and stuff like that. So if any of them had notes or had potions or anything, it would probably be down in the Star Caverns. So
Really quickly,
yeah,
I think Z is just gonna say, I think I really gotta do a whole day vigil just praying for my party members. So I'm gonna leave, guys. I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, Z goes and flies away to go to Jarvis to go help hone the Great Worm's teachings, and also to get healed, like mentally and physically, because that was rough. Like that was really rough. So yeah. So now you're just down to basically bye.
Bye.
I see.
But now you're down to basically the people, you know that those two girls at the table room with one of the members of that party.
Okay.
So, as you guys break from breakfast, what would you like to do?
All right, we gotta find out what the fuck's going on with Aiden. They're not in the cabin anymore. They have tetanus. They're gonna fucking die. We gotta figure out where they went.
Listen, I'm gonna put my
Is today the day
priorities
we have
in
to go to
real quick.
mandatory therapy, or is that just sort of like a before the end of camp?
I need no.
fuck
Listen.
What?
I
I'm just trying
need
to figure out what's
45
going on.
minutes. I've
Our
been
party
putting it
member?
off for a while. I'm gonna have a breakdown. I just need 45 minutes. Let me
you go to
have this.
therapy. Me and Nightshade will try to figure out what happened to Aiden, because it could be a real problem. Like, Aiden has tetanus, should be resting in their cabin, is not in their
I'm
cabin
worried
right now.
Tetanus.
We gotta know what happened. Like, this, it could be very bad.
No, I'm aware that this is all good, but I need I'm going to be more helpful if I have just 45 minutes to kind of put some shit in order.
Yeah, that's fine. You go. We'll try to figure this out.
Hey, Mac, I also feel you so hard on having a breakdown thing. I've been having multiple of them most days. So if you need help, I'll be there to support if you need it. So.
Thank you. It means a lot.
We need to find Aiden, have a group therapy day.
No. I don't need therapy, guys.
Nightshade, but
okay, you
totally need therapy.
No, I
you
don't.
Can go swim.
Yes, you do. You came to camp looking as emo as possible, and now you're actually wearing flip-flops.
You have
went through an identity check.
I own flip-flops.
You have done
you just went through a whole midlife crisis at 15.
You have done a full identity metamorphosis.
Yeah, and
I'm a
7
teenager
days.
and I'm trying out identities. Wow.
No,
I know.
Come on, guys, listen to yourselves.
I try out identities too, and I've had identity changes recently, but it doesn't cause me to change my entire fashion. And also, I don't know, dude. Just there's something about it that I think. Dr. Dark is amazing. She's
you guys
super,
are saying
super
this
cool.
as you're walking out of the.
Yes, I'm fine with.
She's super, super cool, and I don't know what your relationship with your parents is like, but it seems most of these adventurers here have some kind of traumatic event in their past that has caused them to want to do adventuring. So
also, guys, I think I need to call my parents today because they were really freaking out according to the person.
We have earned collectively a little bit of time to do self-maintenance before.
Wait, so do any of us have normal relationships with our parents? Because I haven't called my parents either, and I don't.
does.
My mom's cool.
She's
not here.
Yeah.
Both your parents?
I've been texting my dad.
I talked to my mom, and my dad and I sit in the same car together, and we just vibe.
What was that, Hester?
I said with both your
No, we've established. Thank you. I'm going to go to therapy now. Talk about
therapy.
Can I go? Can I go with Mac to therapy? And just
the
kind of sit in
girls,
the
you
waiting
guys
room?
have mandatory therapy after breakfast.
This is true.
I wanted
do
to
I have
call
to
my
wait in
parents
line?
before therapy.
I mean, you could go with them and just join in on this mandatory therapy session.
I kind of want to.
Or can I try to investigate?
I mean, you could go. You could try to go first.
Let's go. Dave.
But
Yeah.
I'll wait in the line. I'll go after them.
okay.
I actually had an
I'm just
idea of what
gonna-
I'll do in the waiting room.
Okay. Okay.
I did want to call my parents before therapy.
Okay, I'm gonna just say, for simplicity's sake, girls, do you have anything you actually want to talk to the therapist about?
I mean, I could RP therapy for hours if you need me
so
to.
much.
I'm good just for today because I really want to get to this combat.
About
You guys
Allie
sob,
for a
and
while.
she really explains that life is random, but we'll get there, and things aren't okay now, but eventually everyone gets to the point if we try hard enough to be okay. But it's our duty to put in the effort and to get help when needed. That's our therapy session for you guys. Anyways.
Me and Nightshade are going to go check out around Star Cabin, look for some clues, try to figure out where Aiden went.
Okay, I'll get back to that in a second because that probably coincides with
what Bright's doing, yeah. I'm assuming.
All right. And then we'll say, okay, so Mack.
Before I go in, I text my dad, I'm going to do therapy, I guess. Pause, wish me luck. I don't know how this works.
There's no response because it's your dad's morning route right now.
I know. I text him a lot during the day that just stuff, and then he'll read it later.
Yeah. So I mean, your dad. Oh, I almost fell over. Oh my god. So you enter and you go down this long set of like stairs into the darkness before going through some like shell curtains, and you look forward and you see an entire wall made of water that looks into the lake. And you see a furball woman sitting there who's just stirring a glass of tea and sipping from it. And she looks up from a chart and says, Mack Belfry, is it?
Yeah, Mack Belfry.
What can I help you with today?
God. I'm having crises is the plural of crisis, right?
Yeah.
I'm having, I think, just a baker's dozen of different crises all at once.
Yeah. Why don't you sit down?
Cool. Yeah. I sit.
Why don't you tell me what's been going on?
Okay. Well.
Full conspiracy time.
I'll try to just like do this quick because there's okay. Let's okay, to start the stereotypical, I've watched TV. That's kind of my main entry point into this deal. I know the stereotype and
I'm not a TV show. I have a doctorate.
I'm aware, yes. But to kind of sounds like the stereotype, but to talk about my mother, she's not there.
Oh, I mean, I know it's in your chart.
Yeah. But there's been so I met somebody at camp. Can I roll just a check to see?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
7.
You full on start crying.
Yeah. Mack is like, do you have a bathroom? Can I?
She motions towards a door and like magic some tissues.
Yeah. Mack is just gonna let himself just lose it for about 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. Kind of get it together just enough to talk, and then go out and just be like, cool. So here's the deal. I met a person at camp whose name is Lilith. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Yeah, I know Lilith.
Another goblin artificer. Met them.
Yep.
There was a lot of, we were talking and working kind of on a project together. She seemed nice. I kind of just want to introduce myself because I don't meet I haven't met a lot of other goblin artificers at camp and in life in general. And I grew up in a pretty goblin heavy neighborhood. So it's nice to kind of, kind of felt like home a little bit. And there were just too many weird coincidences. Like it felt too much. Like both have single dads. Mom's not in the picture. Both work in waste management. She also dumpster dives a bit. I dumpster dive, by the way. I'm not I'm not psychologically messed up by that. I enjoy it. And then I had like a campfire vision type deal. I saw my mom for the first time I've ever seen her, like an image of her. And Lilith's hair is the exact same color. And I started spiraling, thinking maybe we were related or something. And I've been not good.
So she magics another folder and just like looks through it real quickly and closes it and magics it back. And she's like, I cannot share Lilith's folder, the intimate details of it. However, I just want to relay something that might make you feel better. You're from Portland.
Yeah.
From the inner city.
Yeah.
From a goblin neighborhood, so to speak.
Yeah.
An immigrant neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
And so is, Lilith. So it's not that strange, the fact that, Lilith might have those, same ideas and tendencies and, like there's a huge predicament with, you know, single parents in hard situations in the country today, just with the way things have gone. And then I think with the situation with your mom after the campfire memory, you were simply trying to latch on to this memory of your mother. Even though you may not have a good relationship with her.
I have no relationship with her.
No relationship, but there's still the negativity of that. Even if you don't have like, for example, for me, I've never eaten sushi. But I know I probably wouldn't like it, so I don't like, I will say I don't like sushi because I just don't like to eat animals. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, so I have a negative, I have a negative connotation of something.
Yeah.
So even though you've never had something, so in your case, you've never had a mother figure, you still have that negative connotation because in your mind, it's based off of what you perceive to be her choice is the reason why you never had a mother figure. And I think that decision and that memory at the campfire has just caused you to try and latch on to maybe something that you figured would be something good of your mother. Maybe you were hoping, it seems like you were hoping maybe Lilith would be some sort of sister or cousin of some sort, or so maybe you were hoping for some sort of one piece of goodness from your mother that you could get even if she wasn't good. And it just seems like that might have been the situation, and it doesn't seem like Lilith is related to you at all. Especially because, I mean, she's from the capital city in the immigrant neighborhood there, and you're from Portland. And I mean, the immigrants in those two cities kind of intermarried there and didn't really move based off of historical, didn't really, once goblins try to leave the city, they don't want to move to another city unless they're, rising up in the world, just in general.
Yeah,
but I think you're just having a hard time. No, don't worry. I think you're just having a hard time. And I think what you need to do is start to come to terms with the fact that it's not that you don't have a relationship, or not even the fact that you don't know your mom, or you didn't even have a mom. You did have a mom, but she's no longer there, and you resent that. And you do have even if you don't recognize it, you do have a negative connotation with that.
Well, I could admit to not having much good to think about her, but
have you tried asking your dad about good things about your mom?
He does not really like to talk about her. I didn't know her name until a couple days ago.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want, you are in terms of, listen, if you want to, you can, if you don't want to press your father. If you feel it's ready, but I'm not going to force you. Once you're ready, I think you should still come to therapy more. Once you're ready, I think trying to look up maybe your mom in the historical records, maybe try to see if maybe there's some goodness out there. Maybe see if there's even like a newspaper article of when she was maybe 10 winning a soccer game. Even if that little bit of goodness reaches you, maybe that will make you feel better. Even if she's not there to be good to you and she's not part of your life, knowing that there's some goodness, like even if there's nothing good about her currently, if there was some goodness to her when she had you, because I think you're projecting some of that negativity that you associate with her onto yourself.
Yeah, I guess. I feel
you're a smart boy, Mack Belfry. I've read your file. You were able to basically raise all the money to go to camp yourself by building all that tech.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I raised the original intent of some of that money was that this is dumb. I was going to hire a detective and try to find some stuff out. and I was mostly there, and I decided I didn't want to pull at that string. I looked at myself, and I realized I used to be better at talking to people and social stuff and things like that. There was a time I just kind of, I don't know, I got caught up in my own head and I changed a lot. And I wanted to kind of try to get some life with other people back. So I chose to come here. And when I did, all of this stuff started happening around me. So
it's okay. Hey, it's okay. Everything is going to bubble up eventually. I mean, and the fact of the matter is you weren't ready then. But when you are ready, even if you're never ready, you don't have to until you are. And the best thing is if you want to do it here, frankly, most of the time you can do it for free because most kids are just dying to try and do some work here because they just want to, just try out their skills.
Yeah.
And if any kid here can find out anything, it's a Bugbear kid, because honestly those kids could dig up a grave from thousands of years ago and find out what kind of toothpaste they liked.
Mack thinks about the necklaces that he stole from the corpses in that room and just doesn't say anything.
So I mean, I just think you should probably come for more therapy, but I think maybe trying to think of some goodness from your mom. Think about it. There had to be some goodness. She fell in love with your father. She had you.
Yeah, she made a good choice with him.
She couldn't have your father was a garbage man his whole life, correct?
Pretty much from high school on, yeah.
So she was a woman who fell in love with a garbage man. So she couldn't have been. She wasn't stuck up or anything like that. She didn't push her nose up at the world.
Yeah.
So I think maybe just trying to think through some of the positives about a woman might make you feel better.
Yeah.
That's where we're going to cut to.
Cool. I'll probably come back. There's a whole other thing I'm not ready to talk about yet. Cold bite.
Okay. We're going to cut to Bright Chance. What are you doing?
I am casing the joint around Star Cabin so that when I finally convince the artificer and whoever else is with him to come with me, I know where to break in.
As you guys are casing the joint, you guys literally both turn the corner at the same time and whack heads with each other.
Oh.
You and Nate.
Oh, hey.
Hi. What? Why are you snooping around the outside of here?
Well, our one of our party members lives here. They have tetanus, but they're not in their cabin now. They escaped, and now we gotta find out what happened to them before they die.
Of tetanus.
Well, they were barely able to walk.
And then
they walked out in the woods.
That's a lot more serious.
So we gotta
tetanus.
Have you guys tried texting Aiden? The only reason you couldn't is because Aiden didn't have guys didn't have your phone last night.
Oh yeah, we didn't have our phones. Yeah, I'm gonna text Aiden.
Could we text
Aiden responds. Aiden responds and says, "Hey, what's up?"
Where are you at?
I'm in my room.
Oh shit.
What?
Do you want your bag back?
Sure. Just here, I'll come out. Aiden comes out on their balcony, wrapped up in a blanket.
Is this the real Aiden?
Roll an insight check.
Shit. Good call.
Please, that one.
Nat 20.
So it is Aiden. Aiden looks exhausted, and not just from sickness. Aiden looks like Aiden has gone on a journey. And it probably was true that Aiden was not in their cabin last night.
Aiden, where'd you go last night?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying.
We know you weren't here last night.
Hey, thanks for my bag. See you guys later.
No, you're not going anywhere.
No, we're doing emotional. We're doing openness now. That's the new thing.
I did not throw it up yet.
You said you did.
Did I?
Yeah, you said I'm throwing it up.
Yeah.
Well then, I did. Damn. Oh well.
They close the window and probably crawl back into bed.
All right, dick move. I mean, okay.
Now that you have that solved,
we found our party leader. Yep.
Are you guys doing anything tonight?
No.
No, I mean I gotta go to the teen zone at some point, I think, but really, like, I'm free. I need to do something.
I can do whatever. I have some notes I gotta look over at some points, but
aren't you at therapy?
Oh,
They left. They went first.
We just got out of therapy.
Yeah.
Right, but we were at.
We talked about a lot of heavy stuff.
It was a lot.
Did Nate and I go get high again
I
while we waited for them to finish?
Guys, we just go smoke while they were in therapy? Is that
Mack shows up right now. You guys roll a insight check.
I will fully admit to openly having been crying. Mack has decided he wants to be open about the fact that he feels things.
I got a nat 1.
Hey, right, Mack.
22.
This artificer that you've decided to choose, so mentally there that you think this is a great idea.
Oh, perfect. I always knew I had the best ideas.
Yeah. Everyone else?
7.
What was it? Perception?
Anyone got above a 10?
Oh, I got above a 10.
22.
25.
Yeah, anyone above a 10, Mack has been bawling and has clearly had some sort of level of breakthrough, maybe not a full one, but some level.
Okay,
good, man. Buddy.
Everyone who comes out of that room has a breakthrough of some sort.
I know I don't look great right now, but I honestly feel better. Yeah, I worked through some of the stuff. We're not fully. I don't know. Step 1. What's going on?
Aiden's back in their room. So
what?
Yeah. No, don't look for an answer.
Talk to us either, though.
They didn't even want to talk. I know they're lying about. Oh my god!
We don't have the weed anymore.
We don't have the weed anymore.
That's not an issue. We don't. What do we need that for? We don't need that.
For
good
smoking.
Times. Yeah.
In more
Did you smoke a bunch of
news,
weed?
I need you guys to help me break in here tonight.
Why?
I need an artificer.
Why?
Sorry.
So wait.
Why do you need an artificer?
To break in. You can
Why are we
only
breaking
break
in?
into the
Hold
caverns
on.
underneath
Can I
their
just
caverns.
cavern?
Hold on.
I think God's trying to talk to us, guys. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. God.
I
Hey,
take
God.
out my incense and burn it.
What's
God?
up, God?
You guys hear a voice from the heavens. Hey, homies.
What's
Just
up?
to let you know, there was more to the hint than just go into Star Cabin.
What hint?
The Star Cabin.
Remember when I said there was a hole under the star plate?
Yeah, I know about this.
Yeah.
Hey, Aiden, you got any plates? I think they're napping.
We can text them. We have phones again.
I crave human interaction face to face. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's valid.
I was just very open with a therapist, I think.
Let's roll back the tape a quick sec. Why artificer needed?
To break in. That's like the legend or whatever. You need an artificer to break in. I don't know. I don't
So
make the rules.
Mack, here was the saying. Mack, you could be so great. Search the history under the star plate. Inventors have come and gone, but his weapon lives on. Bright. You have heard rumors that only artificers or great inventors can get into the star caverns or are allowed access into them.
Yeah.
But you don't know how to get into the star caverns. So, Mack, you know about the star plate. Bright, you know that only artificers can get in. So, Bright, you think that you have to actually break into Star Cabin. Mack, you're like, there's just a plate I have to look for and lift it up
she
properly.
hasn't told us what
We don't. Yeah, she hasn't told us anything about the star key.
So we don't know. We don't know what
oh
she
yeah, I
wanted.
do have a key, don't I?
Mhm.
I have a key to something.
Yeah.
I got a key to something.
Yeah.
I do.
Can I see the key? Can I see the key?
Give it back, but sure.
Yeah, I'm okay. I take the key.
Yeah.
Can I do like a check, Arcana check or something on it?
Yeah, sure.
19.
19. This is a key.
Well, this is a key.
To a chest.
Maybe you're not an artificer.
Hold on. It's coming to me.
To a
Cogs
chest.
are turning. The cogs are turning. Give him a sec.
To a chest that might be full of something.
So this could lead to something. Could lead to payout.
Could I
get this thing?
Look at him go, a master.
Thanks, Mack.
Hold on.
I could have told you that.
To find another artificer.
Hey, wait, could I see that? I read a book that mentioned keys in it once.
I mean, there is another goblin artificer who's pretty similar to Mack.
Yeah, I'll go bug them. There's two more equipped.
The key has like a star shape on it, right? It's the star key?
Yes.
Do you know anything about like a star plate?
No.
Okay.
I need everybody to roll a history check right now.
Ooh, that's
18?
so
18.
good.
Ooh.
I got a 6.
That's...
I can't read. There we go. I got a 2.
That's a 13.
7.
18.
18.
Kylie, you can roll at advantage.
Oh.
I don't know what this means. I never get advantage on things. That's a 14.
All right. So everyone else, you're like, star plate. It's got to be star cabin. There's got to be a plate in there somewhere, like a trap plate or something, like something in the ground. But then
Maybe we look in the
Kylie,
kitchen.
you're thinking through like star, and you're like, okay, it could be star cabin, or maybe the performance center, because stars.
Wait, which of us was that? Was that the general?
The
or-
Hester.
I think of. the
So you
performing
think
arts
it
center?
could either be like you're either going along with the whole star plate idea, like there's a pressure plate in there that they have to press that will open up something, or there's something maybe like the performing arts center, because like performing arts, stars.
Guys, hear me out on this.
That should be good, yeah.
So you know how my teen classes are in the performing arts center, right?
Yes.
Well, I was thinking about
You
that.
tell us a lot about them.
I'm very
Let's talk
excited
about,
to
like,
be a
one
teen.
thing.
That's not the point. The Performing Arts Center, actors, stars, star plate. Do you see where I'm going here? I'm connecting the dots. I feel like Mack right now.
Yeah,
So
I'm
star cabin.
Roll
so
a
proud of you,
persuasion.
Hester.
Honestly,
roll a
I'm-
persuasion check, Hester.
Nat 20.
Yay!
Oh,
Alright.
my phone.
Y'all, Hester, for the first time that you've known her,
Oh, big
sounds
brain.
super intelligent and like
Hester pulls out glasses out of nowhere. Just
like Hester sounds like super intelligent and like thorough about a topic. Like Hester sometimes says stuff that's like smart to you guys, but like is never like fully fleshed out. Like this is the first time Hester has said something truly intelligent and fleshed out to you guys.
Listen,
Like has a
Hey,
basis in
you-
reality.
Hey,
Did
no
you
matter
see a
what,
star?
I support Hester.
And-
you know, we've been through a
Thank
lot.
you.
We're roommates.
Thanks.
I support her no matter what, even if I think it's a dumbass decision.
Listen,
So,
speaking as an
Thank you,
artificer,
okay.
that's the kind of shit we would do.
Did you see like something that could be a star plate at the Performing Arts Center, or are we just
Did I,
going off
Hadley?
of? Are we just going off?
Roll
Maybe.
a roll a straight wisdom.
Come on. Oh, straight wisdom? That'll be a 10.
Hey,
Not terrible.
Yeah.
listen. Like, you know how the Hollywood Walk of Fame has, like, stars and stuff like that?
Yep.
Like, some of the hallways are like that, but there are other parts of the location that have, like, there are different parts of the building have, like, stars on them and everything. Like, there are star posters. There's the star hallway that just literally has, like, people who have gone on to become amazing, like, famous bards and actors and actresses, like, have, like, their name there. And then, like, there's, like, there's stuff, like, in the backstage area that, like, there's stars on the ground in the backstage area. Like, there's a big star in the backstage area that has a star on it. There's, like, a star in the front that has a big star in the front, like, lobby. So there's a couple stars in the lobby.
Guys, hear me out. There's so many fucking stars there.
Why do you say that before you say everything? We're already listening to you, Hester. You don't need to say "hear me
I'm
out"
on board.
every time.
Let's
go check out the star.
I'm
Center.
pretty sure it's underneath the
This is
star
where it's
cabin,
at.
but okay.
The only
that's
problem
too-
is you
too
guys
obvious.
know from your tour that Trissa gave you, and she's like, just to let you guys know, you fucking can't go into other people's cabins.
We can get into the Performing Arts
Yes, you're out.
Center. We can't.
Wait, we can get into the Performing Arts Center. Just
Everyone-
I
not
mean,
stars
I
out.
could
It's a lot
probably get
easier
into
to
the
show
Also,
cabin. I don't
right,
know
let's
if
not
all of
risk
us
that.
could.
Right, I know
Oh,
you're super cool and
no.
you break into a lot of places and you have, like, I know that's super cool and all for you, but I've already gotten caught
Sorry, you guys
twice.
all froze for like 15 seconds.
Oh,
Oh,
Internet
We were just
connection
talking
is
to each other.
unstable. Why all of a sudden?
yeah.
That happened to me like a half hour ago, and it
Happened to
just
me at
went
one
away.
point too.
I'll just say, Bright, I've been caught twice now on various excursions that we had. Somehow I've been the only person that they've caught every single time that we've sneaked out or broken into anywhere. And
just not
I
sneaky,
feel
Kelia?
very, very cool, but I wasn't raised in that way and it's kind of scary. And I prefer to not be on Dom's bad side more than I have to be.
Oh, I mean, if he catches you a lot, he just kind of thinks of you as a friend eventually. He doesn't really
I don't
have
want
a
to
bad
get. I
side.
don't want to get to that point. I love that for
Oh.
you. That's not a good look for me.
It's
Well,
just
he
the
seems
kind of
cool.
thing you have to accept eventually. You
Yeah.
can only eventually, if the same police officer keeps pulling you off a barbed wire fence enough times, eventually they start to think of you as less of a nuisance and more of a colorful part of their day.
I
have a place
am
where I'm from.
deeply
What's wrong with
concerned.
you guys?
Part of
I'm-
Dom's
I'm-
day.
Deeply concerned
Kelly.
about both of yours paths. What?
Kelly, I think of this less as going on your permanent record and more you gaining a friend.
Yes.
But
Let's go look at-
I can
let's
gain
go look
friends
at-
I wanna fill out that
without breaking
paperwork.
into
Also,
anywhere.
honestly, if
Not
we
me.
get caught, just
I wouldn't
blame
be
it
a
on
friend.
me. I really don't care.
But
No,
here's
but I
the
don't
thing,
wanna do
Bright,
that
is we can just go
either.
to the Performing Arts Center during the day and
Right
not
now.
even get
Let's
in
go right
trouble
now.
for it. Like,
Why
it's
are we
not
still
really
talking
big
about
yeah,
it?
we
How about
can
we
do
just
it
keep
now,
what I'm
but
saying.
where's the drama?
Where it is.
Let's
But if we don't find
Does it
anything,
have to be
we'll just
Performing
come
Arts
back and
Center?
break in here.
Let's go.
Alrighty, where are
We
you
can
guys
do both.
going?
The Performing
I
Arts
have
Center.
enough drama in my life
Going to
already
the
without
Performing
needing
Arts
to make
Center.
more of it.
It's a Performing Arts Center. There's plenty of drama.
Exactly.
Come
There's
on,
lots
Bright.
of drama in there.
That's true. Okay.
Think about it.
Just because it's the performance.
Think about it.
Think about it.
All right. So you guys are
Yeah.
heading to the Performing Arts Center?
Hey,
Yeah.
Bright, why us for this?
You have an artificer. You're an artificer. I have
Can
a
I roll
low
an
bar.
insight check?
Yeah, roll an artifice. Yeah, roll it. Sorry.
Roll an artificer.
Roll a Tinkerstools check.
Pick up a math.
Roll an insight check.
I'm from the city. I think. Oh man, that's like a 19.
19. It's because you're an artificer.
I don't think like she's pulling a grift or something.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Why-
It's literally
Why out
because
of all the artificers?
She hasn't even
Yeah,
asked
there's
for
other
it.
artificers. There's other artificers. Why come to a freshman?
hey, she's also
She's
a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a freshman, but also you got in trouble last night, and so it was very easy to be like,
Yeah.
they already messed
I
around.
just-
They're probably cool.
Right? Right. Be
First
honest
come,
with me.
first serve.
Is this your way of saying you want to be friends with us?
No, absolutely not.
Hester desperately
Oh, that's
needs
cool.
friends.
Wow.
This is my way of saying
I
You
need
guys
help.
are
like a
like,
friend device
as
in
you
my
guys
hand, throw it
are
away.
walking, right, you see Dom like leaning against his like office door at the watchtower watching you as you walk
I just give
past
him a
to go
big
to-
wave.
He just nods to you as he's like sipping what's clearly probably like motor oil out of his coffee cup. And like one of the
Motor oil
dogs
this
like
early in the morning?
Like one of the phantasmal dogs comes up and walks beside him. You guys make your way over to the Performing Arts Center. I really wish I had I wish I had the Unsleeping City sound effects when they go to like the different parts of the city. It'd be really fun. Yeah, it'd be fun. Oh, no budget. Anyways,
no budget.
No budget.
You guys enter the building, and it's hustling and bustling. There's bards everywhere. Some of them are singing, fantasy, High School Musical, in the corner. You see, not Kylie, sorry, Hester, you don't see your friend who does teen classes for you.
Dang.
But you realize, you have permission to walk around here because you do teen classes here, so no one would know any better.
Yeah. Haha, just going to our regular teen classes. Come on, fellow teens.
Yeah.
Roll a deception.
Kylie, no. Kylie.
Why are we lying? We're
Can
allowed
I
to be
get-
here.
Hester.
Can I give Hester
Roll a
advantage? for the
roll
Why?
a no.
Why
Roll
are
a
you, you're
deception
making it
check.
so much worse.
Roll a
Hester.
deception
What are you doing?
check.
We're not even sneaking.
Oh.
No, you got this, Hester. I believe in you.
Got this one. Oh, that would be where's deception? 18 minus 1, 17.
Hey, that's not bad.
I mean,
Actually,
teen classes, we're in them, obviously.
17.
Why else would we be
Obviously,
here?
by my
17.
manner of
You
walking
see,
talking, I need teen
You
classes.
see, I don't even know. You see like a elf girl in the corner be like, "Hey, you go, girl. Way to bring in some people for teen classes."
Woo! I
They
love
just
the
look
positivity. You look
so
pretty.
sad and
I
embarrassed
lean over to
and,
Nate and
like,
just whisper like, just
ugh,
look like you don't want to be here. It shouldn't be
I
that
don't want
freaking
to be
difficult.
here.
This is
Exactly.
so
You're doing a
bad.
good job.
Yeah, Nate, follow me.
At this
I'm
rate,
so
people are gonna
happy
think
to
that
be
I'm
here.
taking teen classes. I don't need
So
fucking teen
excited.
classes.
Hey,
I'm not Hester.
right now, we're all in teen classes, and we got to get on the
I-
same page with that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Jesus.
Perfectly
And if you're
allowed
not
to
here for
be
teen
Alright,
classes, you have to
so-
be here for
So
musical
excited
theater.
for teen
That's
classes
also
with my
fun.
good
Where are
buddy.
you? So Hester, where are you going first? There is the star that's in right now you were in the hall, like the giant ass hallway that leads to the main lobby. The main lobby has the first big star. Then there's the hallway of stars that's like off to your left that leads towards the backstage. Then there's another giant star to your right, and then there's the giant star in the backstage section.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe go through the hallway of stars to the sort of backstage stage area because I feel like it's
Alright.
easier.
So which one do
Well,
you want
we
to
can
check
check
first?
that while we're going through
All right, so you want to
the
check the
the
first
hallway, and then
Hallway first then.
if we
Alright.
don't find anything there, we go to the big star stagey place.
All right, you check the hallway first. Okay, so what are you looking for in the hallway?
I guess I'm just kind of softly touching
'Cause
on all the stars or something.
Because Hester's taking the lead apparently on this one. So
Can I
you're
do an
touching-
Arcana check
Why?
behind her as she's going?
Yeah, you do an Arcana check. Sure, go ahead.
18.
18. Mac, you know
About-
that this building is pure magic. This building is so much bigger than it looks like on the outside. This building has been altered to the max that it's like, this is like MC Escher, like stairs and everything. Like it goes on forever, but like it could go on forever if you wished it to. But like it doesn't seem like there's anything magical besides the fact that like these names have been magicked into the stone.
It's hard to tell because the vibe's funky in here, but I don't think this hallway's
None
it.
of these stars are these star.
I actually have an idea.
What?
I think you said there's one on the backstage, right?
Yes, I believe.
What's an artificer going to do in this building? Run tech.
Tech, you're a techie.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just go to the backstage.
Let's go. Yeah, we're already on the
Check
hallway
that out.
there. So
All right, you go to the backstage. This one is completely like the other one looked like the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This one is so much more mechanical, like in wooden. It's
That's
like,
the-
and it's been like, it's
Techie.
like covered. It's covered in like paint and like people's boot prints. Like it has been walked over. It is nasty. And
Are there people back here?
no one's back here right now. Because like I guess like people just aren't like no artificers or like builders are here right now.
It's too early in the year to start working on the play. Come on.
Just checking.
When you walk up, you see that there is writing on the wall right in front of the star. What languages do you guys speak?
Oh God, not again.
Oh my God.
Common and primordial.
More now. I've got
Common, undercommon, and thieves can't.
common, draconic, gnomish, primordial.
Common, halfling, and primordial. So.
Common, elvish, sylvan, infernal, abyssal.
Common and goblin.
Kelia,
We've got about all the languages covered.
you can read this.
Is it in halfling?
It's in halfling.
Thank God for all these multicultural wunderkinds we have amongst us.
Because Larod, the creator of Star Cabin and probably Star Caverns, was a halfling.
I thought he was a dwarf, but okay, that works too. Even more convenient.
All right. It says this. Even when you're at the bottom, do it right. If you don't, when you reach the top, you'll be left alone at night. So to remain right at the top with dignity and grace, one must be left at the bottom so as to form a solid base. This will point you to your home among the stars.
Wait, can you repeat that?
Could you
So I
send
can
them the
actually,
notes?
now
'Cause
that I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm gonna share that
I
with
have
the
an
whole group.
idea.
Even when you're at the bottom, do it right. If you
Right.
don't, when you reach the top, you'll be left alone at night. So, to remain right at the top with dignity and grace, one must be left at the bottom so as to form a solid base.
Human pyramid.
This will point you to your home among the stars.
Okay, there were directions in
Roll
there,
a
and it was bottom,
perception.
right, top,
roll
right,
a
top.
perception check about this star,
All of us?
or just Kelia.
Oh,
damn it.
Perception?
I got like a 21.
Just
I
Kelia.
rolled a
Just Kelia.
22.
That's me.
Damn.
13.
Yeah, I got like a 24.
Or
13.
if someone wants to give me a help action.
I'll give you the help action.
Yeah.
Because it's, look at all these
Make
gears
my
and shit. Look at all this
24.
Still a
mechanol.
13. I have a +0 to perception.
13. So Kelia,
Yes.
when you're looking through this and like you're reading this and you're like, okay, so like I'm starting to start to formulate an idea as you're looking at these like mechanical like gross star. You see like at the tops of the points of this giant star are divots with a small hole at the bottom of the hole.
Star, there are divots.
So it's like a circle, so it's like so almost like an ice cream scoop, like a very, very small ice cream scoop, and then someone drilled a hole
Okay.
through the ice cream scoop. So it's a star. So it's a star, and at each point is a circle, like almost like someone scooped a little bit of ice cream, and then someone drilled a hole in the ice cream scoop.
The things from the bridges, the tokens, those things.
Do we still have those?
Do we have those?
I thought we plugged them into
No,
those
you
other
left
statues.
you left them at the statues.
It's a different shape too. These are like a.
Yeah.
These are very small. They're very small.
I'm gonna point this out to everyone. And also, I'm going to translate the message for everyone. I was like, yeah, there's a lot of halflings and organics.
Does it look like a key would fit into the little guppies? Okay.
I was also going to say,
points?
sorry, in the message that we read, there were directions in there.
Even when there are 5 directions, and there are 5 points on the star.
Yeah. And the ones we got from each line of the poem or whatever was bottom right. That was the first one. Then it was top, then right top, then bottom, and then point.
Could you also send that riddle in the notes if you'd be comfortable? Because
I'll send it. Okay.
I do want a translator for everyone. As surprisingly, I didn't think halfling would come in use, but here we are.
Okay.
You'd love to see it. We didn't have to use the translator app.
Yeah.
Okay.
How big is the divot?
Like the divots, like
Yeah.
the little ice cream scoops.
Yeah.
Like they're very tiny. Like
Okay.
Very
Smaller than a baseball.
Like
it's a random example.
Quarter.
Okay.
1 second.
I don't know what would fit in the divot.
You could poke them.
Anybody got some loose change?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick my finger in one of the divots.
I mean, I have dancing lights. We could poke one of those in each of the holes.
Oh fuck! I never got my wallet.
Yeah, the key doesn't fit. We already need
Okay. Just wanted to double check that.
What? I'd like to stick my finger into one of the divots.
Nothing happens.
Cool.
How big is the star? Does it like look big enough that like
you could crawl through it?
Oh.
Okay, there's a puzzle here for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was an artificer. We know that. So Mack, you're probably gonna have to. You're gonna be it's something to do with you, most likely.
Yeah, something about someone having to be in the base. I think something like an artificer has to
form the base.
Work it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I'm thinking it's maybe like a. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, these divots. I don't know what goes in this divot.
Like I don't know exactly how this works, but I think it's gonna be something like a.
I don't really carry a crossbow. I have a Nerf gun.
I think I have a crossbow. No, I have a short bow, but
I have a javelin. I could just sort of.
What was his weapon? What did he use?
He had the box thing. We hadn't I've been trying to figure out what the hell it was, but I haven't been able to replicate it.
Not sure.
Something about a base.
Everyone have a guitar.
Well, I was gonna go with science actually. Maybe like acids and bases. Maybe it has something to do with the base, but.
Does any of us have any type of acid?
I don't think any of us would have. No. It wouldn't be an acid. It would be a base. It's the opposite. But I don't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start taking things from my inventory and see if I can jam them to fit into the divot.
I think a crossbow bolt's a good check because that has like the base would be round and small.
Can I try some of my toolkits?
I have thieves' tools.
I have tinker's
tools.
tools,
Even think of
wood
that?
carver's tools.
Where are you trying to stick them?
In the divot.
Okay, try.
I'll try the tinker's tools. I'll see if you have any tinker's tools that fit into the divot.
All right.
I'll try my wood carver's tools. Or do I actually have?
You have wood carver's tools?
I have a proficiency in them. I guess I don't have them, but I have a proficiency in them.
If you want to borrow some, let me know.
I sent it in the chat.
I carve baseball bats with mine mainly.
Okay, I still don't know what we put in the holes, but it's definitely bottom right, top point, top right.
Exactly, yeah. Bottom right.
Bottom left.
Oh, okay. It's bottom right, top left.
Yeah, bottom right. No, bottom right, then the point at the top. Reach the
bottom top.
Top left.
Alone at night. So
right
bottom,
top.
Bottom right, top
left. Bottom, point.
Right top.
Wait. Right top, left bottom.
And
then this will point you to your home among the stars.
So have y'all seen like Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses, right? How they had to do it in like a certain order. Listen, I have a point. You know they had to do it in a certain order.
No. Good start.
No, I fully am with you on this, Kylie. That's the thing.
That's the only reference I could think of to this sort of type of puzzle. Like, but you know, we had to do it in exact order. And I think we all had to be at like some sort of point, like it. Okay. And then we have the person of the base that does whatever.
I agree with all this, but we got to figure out how to basically open this thing up.
Yeah, we got to figure out what goes in the hole. Can
I make an investigation check?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Can I give the help action?
Yes.
If Nate's thinking about crossbows, I will let it be known that I do have one.
This hole is not big enough for a crossbow.
22.
Like put a crossbow, like the
arrow or the bolt.
Maybe.
22?
Yeah.
So like when I say that this is like, okay, when I meant like, okay, so there is a circle. The circle is the size of a quarter. Yeah.
Right.
Then there is a hole. Like I'm talking like if someone stuck like a pencil, like a pin and like an actual drill and just drilled a hole like all the way down. So there's a hole in the middle of each of these circles.
Do I have a screwdriver?
No.
I guess I'll try my thieves' tools. I just really don't want them to break.
Maybe we're thinking about this wrong. Maybe it should be water instead, or some kind of liquid.
Yeah.
Can I?
I don't like Hadley's face.
I'm trying to think.
Let it be.
Hadley, listen, there's not a lot to go on.
Guys, I'm a star kid now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about any of us would get water.
Wait, Mack, what was your thing about the star plate? What was the thing you got about that?
Okay. Let me pull it up.
Oh yeah, let me go see what I got sent.
Also, just to point out, I need someone to roll me a perception check.
I will do that.
Mack,
you could be so great. Search through the history under the star plate. Inventors
23.
Any
way you turn on this thing, like as you circle this thing, any way you turn is a star. So it's going to be directional. You have to figure this out and do this in a direction.
The meaning of top right is relative.
Yeah.
Is there like a symbol? True. Is there a symbol on the star that kind of would let us get like an orientation of which way is the north point?
No, but you wouldn't roll a.
Well, wouldn't you just stand where an actor would stand?
You could take a compass and know which way is north.
Or we could use stage.
You know that Star Cabin is slight northwest of here.
That's what I was gonna say. Why don't we just use stage directions? Wouldn't that be
stage right, stage left?
Everything's all backwards then. I'm not good at stage directions.
I a person know them, but
as you guys are talking and contemplating, contemplating this, you see a kid walk behind stage with a huge box in his hand. It's like, oh, are you guys doing a tour or something?
Yep. Well, we're actually
definitely.
Hester is taking us to teen classes and showing us around the place.
Showing them the way to teen classes. You know me.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing the luck plate and everything like that.
The luck plate?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, everyone before a show, before the first performance of a show, everyone in the cast and behind scenes, we come in kiss the luck plate and everything for good luck because it's been here since the before the building was.
Come here and show us how you kiss it.
Show us. Kiss it. Kiss the ground.
He just literally kisses his hand and slaps the star. He just goes it's just because this was here before us, before the building was even built.
Oh, wow.
This star was here before the building?
Yeah.
So the building was built around this?
Yeah. Because it was we couldn't, apparently no one could jam this thing up.
What a fun fact. What a fun, interesting fact. Thank you, strange person.
Wait, you said he was carrying a box, right?
Yeah.
What's the
Can
box?
I try and grab one of the things from it?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
God damn.
Right.
These are all messes.
Okay, so I have a +8, which I feel should definitely factor into this
It's
at some
it's
level.
a nat 1,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, nat 1's a nat 1.
Technically a 9.
Yeah, no, but
technically awful.
What's this?
So you go to
perception?
so you go to reach literally just go like this. And he's like, whoa, dude, these are delicate. And you look in and these are paper mache masks that have been specifically he's like, hey, we've been working all all day on these. I was about to go put these out to dry.
Sorry, she's hungry.
I'm so sorry. You know what they say? Curiosity kills
Hungry?
He's hungry?
Roll a deception
You guys
check.
are so bad at this.
Roll a deception
All of you
check.
need to stop talking.
Nat 20!
God damn, never mind. I just need to not.
You know
Yes.
what? Hey, I
Sorry,
understand.
Brian.
Hey, listen, if there's anything that this building knows is getting the munchies. We have a snack machine near the front. You could always just go over there if you need to go get something. But I need to go put these outside and go fix to see that there's no puncture holes in these.
Yeah, you got it.
You know what? Thanks so much.
Can I cast
Have a
mending
good
on the
day.
box just real fast? Here, I'll fix it. Poof, done. I've fixed tears.
Oh, whoa, thanks. Hey, you should do tech.
Cool. Yeah. Maybe. Let me look at my schedule and get back to you.
Awesome, sweet. Talk to you later. And he
Cool.
goes outside. You guys are back there.
So okay,
Hey guys, I had a really gross idea. I'm gonna try it before anybody tells me not to. I
simultaneously-
spit into one of the holes.
Oh my God.
God.
man.
Oh,
What the fuck,
Nothing
man?
happens.
We don't think
okay. I have an idea. This is a 5-pointed star. We have 4 directions. That means one of the directions is empty, and it says it'll point us to our home among the stars. And I think whatever that direction is, that's where we gotta go.
But there is one thing
that's
we
the
haven't.
point.
What is base?
Right.
it's facing
I would
the
argue-
audience.
I would argue
Yeah.
the center of the star is the
No.
base.
Audience has nothing to do with anything, I don't think. Because it was here
Yeah, this place
think-
is
yeah.
built around the star.
So now we know we
before
can't
the
think about it.
thing.
I think pointing at Star Cabin is the way to go for
Pointing at
this.
Star Cabin makes a lot of
Ah.
sense. And I
Yeah.
think that
Yeah. Does anybody know
That's the
from
order.
inside this theater which direction Star Cabin is?
the
Yeah,
problem is-
northwest.
I mean, Hadley, I have a feature of the land. I've done a lot of navigation and direction.
I have.
Sure.
I cannot get lost, and I have an immaculate sense of direction because.
Immaculate.
Oh shit.
So I can't.
Direction is
I always
immaculate.
know the direction.
Yeah.
I know what
and
direction it is.
Kelia and Nate, you guys like realize you're like backwards, so you guys literally just hop over the other way, and that now you guys are facing the right direction. So the point now that you're facing, so like the point that was on the bottom originally, so like you maneuver yourself now so that the point that you originally thought was the point of the star is really now the bottom, like the bottom left point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're facing the correct way.
Hey, but what goes in the freaking divot though?
Are we facing Star Cabin now?
Okay.
You're
You
facing
just
the Star
step
Cabin
on
now.
it.
It's
Let's
pointing
go
towards Star
full
Cabin.
Barbie
I had an
princess.
idea. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I thought for a second that maybe it's like almost like if we have like one thing and we put it in there, then you almost kind of like how you would dial up an old phone. You know, we would turn it to like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Does the star look like it can spin?
But also we could all kiss it in order like the 12 Dancing Princesses.
I don't
Yeah,
think that's
I'm also
I
very
don't
up for
think
that.
that's
That
it.
I
is
think if
very
it's-
I
funny.
really don't think that's
It's
it.
literally just pointing straight towards Star
Hadley
Cabin.
looks in pain. The pain is showing
Yeah.
on her.
Mac just
like,
spat
it-
on it, guys.
Like, okay,
I have
it says
10
a lot of like.
I covered the kiss and the water options with the spit option. I covered 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh my
But you can spin
God.
all of them. Don't. But I'm just saying.
I
The question is
gag.
just what do we put in the hole? And
Well,
I think
yeah.
I don't even know if we have to put anything in the hole. It is pointing us directly towards Star Cabin.
What
It
if-
has
it's
basically
just a star, though.
the most
It doesn't-
important information
I
here
think
is
this
the
sucker
directional
opens up like a
information.
freaking doorway.
What
'Cause
if we
that's
put
what
I
I
don't
was
think
doing.
it does.
Sure it
I
opens
think-
up like a door. That's what I've been telling you. I just don't know how to get in.
Actually, Hadley, is it
I
all
was just
good?
tell us the answer. We're gonna be
We're
doing this
children.
forever.
We're dumb children. You built a good puzzle.
I mean, is this
Hadley.
the
Hey,
interest of
Grace,
Star Cabin?
remember, an artificer is needed or a great inventor.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to just make
Are
something
you calling
fit the
me
hole.
not a great inventor?
Oh, we got
Mack,
put
someone else,
sticks
guys.
together and make something.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
chose the
God.
I
wrong
could just
artificer.
make something that fits in the hole, and maybe
Yes.
that'll do it.
Okay.
Can we like flat
Make something.
Stanley Mac?
Roll a investigation check. Or
I already
roll-
did. I got like a
roll an
21.
arcana. Roll an arcana on the holes. Roll an arcana on the holes.
Yeah.
18.
I'm gonna take a seat, guys.
18. Mac, you feel finally someone rolled an arcana because
I
none
did
of you-
earlier.
No, you rolled an arcana on the hallway.
I thought, okay, never mind.
None of you
Oh,
guys have rolled an
God.
arcana.
Okay,
on
I
this
rolled
thing.
arcana, 18.
I'm not a magic
I'm not a
person.
magic
You
guy.
feel
Well, I am
such a
now.
you guys feel such a rush of magic on this, and you realize it's blood magic.
Oh,
shit.
we got a
Oh,
whole
no.
bleed into it.
I mean, I don't care about that
Oh,
anymore.
God, I was
I'm not
afraid of
into
blood
that
oath.
anymore.
I don't do blood oath shit, gang.
I get out.
Well,
I just fully pull out my
you
axe,
gotta.
okay?
I take
no,
a
I don't think
dagger.
you
I'll-
need to do it. I
uh,
think the artificer needs
That's too
to.
big.
All right. Well, I hand my dagger
Here's
to
a-
Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Mac
also got
looks
a
at your
javelin.
knife and just
Yeah,
pulls
that-
out, like, I have like a Swiss Army knife that I pull out.
That's not sacrificial, Matt.
Yeah. You gotta
It's
use
an
a cool
artificing.
knife.
I got all my artificing tools in here. It's closer, I get. Oh, God.
All right, you gotta tell me what direction you do them, like word for word. Which one do you do first?
Do I have to bleed in all of them?
Got a lot of blood, Matt.
He's got a
It has to be an
I
artifact.
don't
set.
have that much. I'm small.
Matt, plenty of
Look,
blood.
Mac, it's fine. It's bottom right.
Yeah, bottom right, top
Somebody
left,
go to
Top
this.
left.
Okay.
top
Top right.
Yeah, I'll do it in that order. But before Nate, can you
Bottom
go to like
left.
the freaking snack machine in the hallway and get if they have like famous Amos cookies? Can you get some?
I'll just fucking make you some good berries when we're done.
I don't.
Just
I want famous Amos.
Here, I
Start
hand him
cutting
a
them.
couple
my
dollars. I'm
God.
like, get him some cookies and a water.
I'm gonna go get.
He's our
Is there a
artificial boy.
vending machine in here, Hadley?
No, it's at
yeah.
the front. It's all the way at the front of the building.
That's
Go,
fine. I'm
quickly.
fast.
Just deal with it.
Cool.
It'll be fine.
I'm sorry. Would you like the chance to cut your hand open?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
I
Good
want
berries
to
are
do
down
it.
for
I
right
need
now.
to
Good berries
do
are
this.
fucking.
Actually, Nightshade would probably be down to just.
I'm
Good
gonna.
berries
Okay.
heal you. They'll.
Shh. I cut my hand open.
Delicious.
I'm bleeding in the holes in the order that the riddle says.
You gotta say them for me.
Gotta say it.
Okay.
Bottom
top,
right,
Wait.
top left,
Bottom right. Top left.
top
Right.
right,
Top right. Bottom
Bottom
left.
left.
Bottom left
and that's it.
and the point.
Or yeah, in the point.
And then pointing directly towards Star Cabin.
All right. As you finally, after maybe 45 minutes of arguing, spitting, kissing, sticking crossbows.
At one
I don't
point, I
care what-
fully
I
left
don't
to go
care
to the
if this
bathroom
guy
for like
built the
20
f-
minutes.
I don't care if this guy built.
Hester, in that time period, you probably called your parents and talked it out with them.
How are
Probably
they?
not- They were really worried about you, and they're sending you your allowance.
I don't care
Nice.
if this guy built like a flying machine. He's a
As
sick
you
son of a
hit-
bitch for
as you
doing a
put it-
blood puzzle.
As you put it in, you hear the clicking start. And finally, so the star pops up and starts to spin. And then the outer ring starts to spin and pop up. And then finally the middle starts to pop up and spin before completely raising up. And now there is a spiral staircase dropping down into the darkness.
Cool. Hallelujah. I start just going down the staircase.
Wait. Can I send dancing lights down real quick to take a look down?
I got dark vision.
Yeah, same. I'm fully
I don't.
sprinting down.
I can't
Walk
see
next to me,
anything.
Kelia. Please, I'm right. Just
Sure.
walk next to me.
Hold
I
on.
will walk next to Hester.
I'll just
because-
do a little flame on my finger, like a little.
I pull my jacket out of my bag and start kitting up.
Actually, wait. Can I break out my torch and light it?
You're gonna go full Tomb Raider? We literally just started going down the staircase.
Yeah. I mean, okay. How often do I get the chance to use a torch?
Okay.
They gave me
Matt,
this. They gave me this
the picture.
adventuring.
That's not the picture. That's not the picture.
Matt,
just
you
so
should
you know.
probably apply pressure. Your finger's still kind of bleeding a little bit, bud.
I bandaged it.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, I'm a
good.
cleric. I'll help Mack out. I know how to
Do
I
want
take
to
any
do that?
damage?
Yeah.
Do I take any damage, Hadley, from cutting my hand open?
I mean, you cut your hand open or just your finger? Because when I meant by quarter, I meant like the divots were only small enough for like just your finger, like to just like you were just supposed to like
just
prick
had to
your
prick
finger
your
and just
finger.
like
Mhm.
stick your finger
Yeah,
in,
okay.
like almost like you were like dialing a phone, but like
Okay, yep.
Oh Lord, that's
Also,
a lot.
quick
That's a
update.
bit.
Sam texted me that squirrel stole his lunch money.
Oh
man, Sam texts all of you. Oh wait, he did text me. I was
Oh.
like, Sam never texts me, and I said, so I texted him. I was like, so I heard Grace is giving you the goods. I can provide the true secrets of the fandom for a price. And he said, Grace is trolling you all. I only gave her asterisks.
This is
Yeah.
true. I saw the screenshot.
He gave me 9 good asterisks and then texted me yesterday and said, LOL, saw you trolling all of Twitter. I'm so proud.
That's so mean. Okay, anyways.
We're all Brennan's children except Grace, who is actually
Oh
please
no, I'm sorry. He said, and I quote, LOL, you
please
trolled the
put your,
frick out of Twitter.
Please put your people at the beginning over here.
My roll
Sure.
20 is loading, but when it
over
loads,
here.
I will do
This
that.
is where the doorway starts.
There.
I'll try and pull it up on my
So
phone.
please pull up your
Where's the
please,
doorway?
and place
Where
your
I am.
tokens.
Mac, do you want a Garfield Band-Aid or do you want a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Band-Aid?
TMNT all the way, my dude.
All right, there you go.
Transformers in the future, if you have any. But
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Portals.
I want give me Donatello. I need his luck.
So as you guys,
we can't all be Donatello.
If anybody has to claim to Donatello, it's me.
As you guys enter this first room and literally pull open this giant steel door, you come across this cupboard, like almost like hanging clothes that have been covered in cobwebs, that are just in front of you, blocking your view of the rest of the room.
Anything cool?
Of the clothes, they're all covered in cobwebs and 350 years old, but go off.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
They're vintage.
Vintage, man. The thrift market
they
is
are
open.
vintage, Mac. Good idea.
Get some new digs. You
sure. Roll me an investigate check.
Okay. 22.
22. You find one pair of underwear that could maybe be worn.
It's better than mine. So.
Anybody looking for like a full union suit?
Can I just use Gus and blow them out of the way?
Button fly, the whole deal? Okay.
No, don't start moving. It's a clothesline. Come on, tripwire. I'll hold Nate back. Hold on, guys.
Can I try and like disarm it or something?
On the trip line?
Could we just get some scissors out and just
This
snip?
is just a clothes wire. We can just...
You guys... we are in a master artificer's dungeon, and you guys don't think they're going to be traps?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if it's clothes wire, can't we just like snip?
I'm going to just duck under the clothes wire and walk under it.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Acrobatics.
Okay. Nothing happens. As you enter the room, the torches on the wall suddenly light up for the first time.
A word.
And you look around you and you see basically like boulders and rocks, basically a pile of like loose like crates and everything that looks to be emptied, some broken painting, some broken bases, like a lot of broken stuff, and then a pile of toys over here, and then two statues in the distance.
Somebody down here's a hoarder.
The toys look to be in good condition. The rest of the stuff seems to be broken.
Are they old toys or are they like...
Yeah, they're like really old. Like they look like all the stuff you guys have would be like modern. Like the toys look to be like these are handmade toys and everything.
Can I'm going to examine one.
Yeah, which one do you want to pick up?
We'll go for this one that's right in front of me.
Yeah. You examine it. It looks like it's like a little boy, like almost like a puppet, like slash like ragdoll. Like its mouth can like be manipulated so like someone could talk into it. Like so like you know how parents have like kids have like those stuffed animal dolls that they can like, you know, hug, but then parents could like manipulate the mouth to talk for the stuffed animal or something like that. It's kind of like this thing.
Like a sock puppet?
Like a sock puppet kind of.
I go up to Nate with it and go, "Hi, I'm Leroy."
No, stop doing that. No.
That's definitely got some spirits in it, buddy.
I'm full of ghosts.
Yeah. Is this a chest?
Which no, that's a painting.
It's a painting.
It's a broken painting of a woman.
So I'm going to go start to check out.
It's an investigation check for me, please, on that broken painting.
Hadley, just an FYI, I don't have a character sheet or anything to import like a little, whatchamacallit, avatar, whatever.
Let's see, what can I do real quick? Can I give you access
give her a character sheet?
Yeah, you can add people.
Oh yeah, I can give you a character sheet real quickly.
I'm going to start checking out these statues and looking for something to maybe put Bright's key in. Because that seems like...
give me 1 second so I can...
Still tread careful.
Give this to Bright. Gosh darn it, Kylie.
Well, I'm sorry. My other
one of the day,
died.
to be fair.
Here you go, Bright.
My other headphones died. Now I'm stuck to these short ones.
I am.
We know they fall.
So, you look around. Give me 1 second. I need to look at what I put in this room. So if you
I need
pick up
to
things.
Check what traps you put for us. Fun times.
We know there's a fight coming, so I was expecting it to happen already, but it hasn't. Which means it's going to happen after we find it.
She's trying to catch us off guard. I'm scared.
She was trying to catch us off guard. She wouldn't have told us before the session that there's a fight coming.
Well, I don't know.
We don't know what kind of fight.
Scares me, okay?
It's true.
She has so much power. If she wanted to, she could just TPK us anytime, anywhere.
There's always going to be somebody with more power than you. Just got to accept the fact that them's the breaks. Yep.
As you're holding this doll.
Oh, no.
Gonna take a sneak attack on you. That's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
That hits.
We're fighting doll people.
Mac, you should probably move your thing back over by the dolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna. The doll's
I was carrying
with
the doll.
Mack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You can be by the painting, I guess.
So it's over by the painting with you.
Fuck, we're all so spread out now.
What is it?
That's why you're moving so much, and I'm like, don't be on your own.
What is it?
I wasn't worried about myself necessarily.
You take 5 slashing damage.
That could be worse.
Is that with the ×2 for the?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
it is worse.
Sorry.
Thanks for reminding her.
Worse, and it
Sorry.
is.
You take 10 slashing damage.
There we go.
From this puppet as its head turns to you and looks at you like this.
I have miscalculated and I get stabbed.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. What's
Plus
your modifier?
4. +4.
18.
19.
Oh, God. Like a 9 for me.
14.
Okay. So 20 to 24 or 20 to 25. Who got 20 to 25?
Me.
Besides Bright.
Nope.
No one?
I think just Bright.
15 to 20?
18.
You got it. 19.
Okay, so Hester is 19. Nate is 18. 10 to 15?
That's me. That's a 14.
Kelia is 14. 5 to 10?
9.
And 6 for Nightshade.
Nightshade.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Say, let me roll for these guys.
Oh, I got stabbed by a puppet.
You did.
You did.
Or did you just stab yourself, Mac?
Yeah. Did I stab me with the puppet or did the puppet stab me with the puppet?
This will be good to talk about in therapy.
Yeah.
That's Bright, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Just making
And
sure.
then
That's bolder.
let me pull up this other thing.
Oh God, it's a cat. It's the cat from Cats. I can't picture Bright looking like that. Like I physically can't do it. Just imagining Bright literally being from Cats, the film, is terrifying.
Don't worry, I'll be working on the art soon.
Oh no.
I don't know what I picture, but for sure that's not what it was. That's not my mental
okay,
image of
so top of the
Bright.
order, Bright.
Okay, so it's just these two like statue puppet things.
As far as you know.
Well, that's all I can see that's like attacking.
Yes,
us
that's
at
all
the
you can
moment.
see
God,
right now.
kill puppets.
Okay. I will peek out from behind the boulder and let's see, what can I do at the moment? Yeah, I'll just shoot a crossbow bolt.
Which one?
Whichever one I can like aim at without having to almost hit party members or possibly hit
You
party
can
members.
do that this one.
Probably this one then, yeah.
Just
Wait, which
shoot
one?
Leroy. He's killing me.
This one.
That one? Oh, I didn't realize that was when we were also fighting.
Yeah, it's this
Oh,
one
it's those
and
two.
this one.
Okay.
And
Gotcha. Okay.
I
Yeah,
imagine
I'll go
other
for
things
that
in this
one.
room.
Oh, the
And
one
then,
in Mack's hands.
let me.
Which one? Mack's hands or so boy or girl? Girl is the one that's not in Mack's hands.
I really want sneak attacks. That's my
Frankenstein
only
or
issue.
Voodoo Boy.
You can shoot Mack. He's okay with it.
If you get mine and I can
Yeah.
you get sneak attack if you shoot the one near me.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go for that one. Sorry.
If it goes bad, I can shield myself.
Yeah, you should be fine. That's a 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
I narrowly I pull my hand out of the puppet just before you shoot the.
Also, super sorry about this. I gotta run to the bathroom
Okay,
really
that's
quick.
3d6 damage. Plus 6. So that's 16.
16.
Damage.
It's fully dead.
Whew.
Easy.
Nice.
All right. Do you
Efficient work.
care about tracking how many like arrows I have or no?
Nah,
Okay, cool.
it's
I
camp.
haven't been, so
It's camp.
I figure I can get more at the archery place.
Next up, Hester.
Hester. Okay. You said the one that Mack was holding is Gonzo?
Dead.
All right, then I should be able to easily get to this within my movement, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna go up to that thing and start swinging
All right.
as usual. Hit. See, I'm gonna swing with my great axe. That's 18 plus 5 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Yeah. Then 1d12. 1 second, let me find my d12. Sorry. Okay. 9 plus 3, that's 12 points of damage.
It's looking real rough.
Uh,
Next up, Nate. Or you keep going? Do you have another attack?
I mean, if we wanted to just take care of this quick, I could just do a little frenzy real quick and just bonus action it, but
Don't you get exhausted from that?
Probably
Huh?
just kill it.
Save it in case we need it later.
I'll save
Yeah.
it. One of y'all just smack this puppet.
Yeah, I will just shoot the puppet.
All right,
How
Nate.
far
go
away
ahead.
is it? Yeah, it's in range.
But there's a giant boulder in your way.
Walk around the boulder.
If you go to like here, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's not. Right?
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hit this bowling ball.
It's a fucking.
Oh, that's just a ball.
First Nate pops the ball.
So that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
No,
Mess up this puppet.
this one.
Mess up this puppet.
So that's
Fuck that puppet,
10
man. Fuck it.
plus 11 damage.
11 damage. Yeah, it's
Yep.
fully dead.
Woo.
All right.
Winner.
That was the only combat you were talking about for today, right, Hadley? Just
Yep.
this some two.
Yeah,
Done for
we're
the day.
good. There are no more
Yep,
enemies in
we
this
did
whole
it.
cave system.
Good job, Kay.
Then I'll come back over and investigate the statue.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna cast
Oh,
Cure
pick
Wounds
up.
on myself.
Okay.
That is an 11.
11. They have been here a really long time. They seem to have really settled into the ground. They're highly decorated, made of stone. But
Do
pretty
they look
polished.
like they have keyholes? That's what I'm
No,
looking
none
for.
of them have keyholes.
I'll go take a look too.
Damn.
Where did I get stabbed by the puppet?
Like literally just in your neck.
Can I check the puppet corpse in front of me?
I sprayed Neosporin. I'm like just
Yeah,
and
you
then
can
just
check the
kinda
puppet
awkwardly
corpse.
Put duct tape over
Okay,
it.
what kind of roll would that be?
Just an investigate.
Okay.
8 plus spell casting modifier. If I do good, I might get all my health back.
That's an 11.
Woo! I'm back to
11.
full.
Ooh.
Yeah, an
Do I
11.
see anything on the puppet corpse?
No, it's just a puppet.
Just a puppet? All right. Could I do an
Uh,
Arcana check to see if there was anything controlling
wait,
the puppet?
what?
I was gonna say, could I do an Arcana check to see if anything was, puppeting the puppet?
Sure, we do an Arcana check.
I mean, I'm not really an Arcana person, but I got a 12.
12? No, it seems to just be
Self-puppeted?
Self-puppeted.
Independent puppet.
All right, I need you guys to move yourselves along so where you go and what you do.
I'll take a look at this statue too.
All right, roll an investigate check.
I probably don't see much. It's like an 8.
8, it's a statue.
Move up.
I'm a little distracted from getting stabbed by a puppet.
I'll start walking up here, see if there's anything back here.
As soon as you do that,
I figured, because I moved mine there and you started to say something.
That's why I was staying right back there.
It's fine.
you hit a pressure plate
Oh,
I told you, traps.
Ooh.
that causes these 2 statues to awaken.
when I was here, or do I actually get all the way here? Would I just be?
You basically were right there.
Right here?
Yeah, as soon as you hit the pressure plate, it caused it.
I'm gonna get decked real hard, aren't
we're
I?
gonna continue.
Oh no, Mack! Why you
So,
decide?
we had done Nate, so now it's Kelia's turn. Kelia, you see these basically statues start to come to life.
Do
They
they
are
look?
carrying
Ew.
shields, and so they are very primitive looking. They're carrying shields and a sword, and they are look like a giant thumb almost. Like they don't look like men or women. They just look like a giant thumb with scary faces, sword, and a shield.
I was about to say.
No, not the spy
my
kids,
God.
dumb people.
That's why we went with the spy theme today.
Big
That's
brain.
what it was.
That's the whole connection here.
Where's
Yeah,
Danny
we knew
Trejo?
it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
see
very,
right through you, Hadley.
very first, what potentially may be a poor decision, but I am acting on instinct right now. I'm going to go ahead and cast Lightning Lure on the statue that's 10 feet away from me.
Lightning what?
Lightning Lure. It's a pretty cool little spell,
What does it do?
I need them to make a DC 14 Strength saving throw. Basically, I grab them with a bolt of lightning and drag them towards me.
All right, it made it.
Oh, it
Do a
succeeded?
little lasso.
Yes, it made it.
Well, if it resisted that, then I don't have anything else to do. So,
Does it do damage?
If they end their turn within 5 feet of me, yes. But if not, I'm going to back up onto the other side of Hester.
I gotcha.
All right. Next up is Mack. Mack, this other statue turns to you and is awakened.
I'm gonna hit him in the head with my bat.
Oh, pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That is a number to hit. It's like a 22?
22 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. I love my bat. Ooh, I rolled max damage. 8 plus, he's going to take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Swing it for the head.
Okay. 12 points. Alrighty.
I learned my lesson from the puppets.
What type of damage is this?
Magic bludgeoning damage.
All right, yep, it does it. All right,
Plus
next
one bat.
up, Nightshade. You're up.
Yar. There be a statue.
Why are you a pirate now?
Is
that your next phase?
It's identity crisis. Striking
The eye
again.
patch is back on.
Oh, no.
Oh,
So you've gone through emo,
Same my
Hawaiian
pet,
dad,
different
and now
meaning.
pirate?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is just what puberty does, right?
Yeah.
exactly.
I can't confirm. When I hit puberty for the first time, I went from being an emo to just being a Hawaiian dad, and then when I hit it the second time, I became a pirate.
Okay.
Honestly, the dream.
That.
So
At least
what
you
are you
ended
doing?
on pirate. Like that's not a bad.
Yeah,
place to
I'm
end.
just trying to determine if I want to do a cantrip thingy or not. And I am seeing if it is viable. They're not within 5 feet. All right. Well,
You're within 5 feet of this thing.
no, they're not. The statues aren't within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah.
And there's no other enemy. So that's useless. So booming blade it instead. And then attack with the Cosmos blade. I believe, yep, 25.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
God, I want one.
And if it moves away from me, it explodes in thunder. And that's magical slashing damage.
Yep.
Not bad.
Nope.
Okay.
Not at all.
Alrighty. All right, next up, it's these guys' turn.
Fun.
Let's see. So first up, we're going to go lefty. Lefty is going to attack you, Nightshade, because you hit it.
Did I?
Not going to hit whatsoever. And then we're going to go righty.
Does that count as movement? By
No,
It's not
it needs to
moving away.
walk.
And righty is never going to hit either. Yep, nope, they both miss.
Oh,
nice. My armor might be made of discarded leather jackets and soda pull tabs, but it does the trick sometimes.
Yeah, they both literally go to swing and like literally both whiff over your heads. It's been like 300 years, or you don't know how long since they've had to, fight something. Next up at top of the order,
Hi there, I'm
we
short.
got Bright.
Okay. I'll go for the one attacking Matt, and I'm once again gonna use my short bow.
Okay, cool. Roll an attack.
That is a 16 to hit.
16. Yes, that just hits.
Okay, and I'm once again using my sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh dang, that's real bad. That's only 10.
10. Yep. 10 damage. All right.
Yeah. And then yeah, never mind. I'm good.
All right, cool. Next up we got Hester.
Which of these is looking more messed up?
Roll a perception check.
16.
16. They both look equally there, but Lefty looks just only slightly more hurt.
All right. Can I get to either of them just sort of in my movement? Looks like I can.
Yeah, like no problem.
Yeah, I'll just go over to the one Mack's dealing with then, I guess.
All right, cool.
And start swinging as oh, that's an 8 plus 5. That's 13.
13 does not hit.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and go into like a rage just to have that.
All right, cool.
Bonus action.
Next up, Nate.
Okay. I'm gonna put away my bow and take out both of my hand axes.
Okay.
Oh.
Chop down some trees, babe.
And do I want to turn into a tree? I guess I don't need to.
A tree holding axes. How?
Yeah.
How poetic.
It doesn't really help that much though, unless I need hit points, which I don't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attack the one right in front of me.
Yep.
Gotta roll a d20 first. That works. That's a nat 1. So the first attack definitely. First attack definitely misses. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to swing with the other axe. That is a 11.
Does not hit. Next up, Kelia.
What a turn.
Fantastic. I'm totally going with Mack and Hester. I think they're cool. I'm going to go ahead and use Shocking Grasp on this statue.
Shocking Grasp. Okay, roll an attack.
That's a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Damn. That's my turn.
All right, cool. Next up, Mack.
Cool.
Mack attack.
I could hit it with the bat again, or I could do something else, but I'll hit it with the bat again. Why not? I like hitting it in the face with a bat.
This is my therapy.
16?
16 hits.
Oh, yes. Ooh, 12 damage again.
12 damage.
No, wait, hold on. Sorry. 8. 14 damage.
Mack is rolling hot today.
I know. Well, for these.
Yeah.
I started with a nat 1.
All right. It's looking not
Tell me
happy.
up from there.
Can you do anything else?
I could technically, but I don't think I'm going to save the fastball for now.
All right. Next up, it is Nightshade.
Okay. Ooh, could I do that? All right. Okay. So never mind. I did it. I didn't mean to, but I did it. Okay. So I guess I do it. So that's a Wrathful Smite. Needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Or take 1d6 psychic damage or become frightened of me, and that's my bonus action to cast that. I think I have to hit with an attack, so I need to roll my melee attack too. So my melee attack, as a part of my attack action, I'm also going to cast Booming Blade again, so that when it becomes frightened of me, and if it runs from me, it'll explode into thunder. And now an attack for my Cosmos Blade, 25 again.
That hits.
So it'll take 12 points of magical slashing, 2 points of psychic if it fails to save. And if it fails to save, it is also frightened of me.
Okay. So it's frightened of
man,
you?
dish up.
So it's frightened of you?
Yeah, if it fails. Did it fail to save?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so it is frightened of me.
Wait, hold on. Nope, it's not.
Okay.
It can't be frightened.
Okay, so it must make a...
But it still takes 2 more psychic.
Yeah, it'll take 2 psychic damage, but it can't be.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It doesn't take psychic damage either.
God damn it.
Well,
Good thing I clicked that by accident, but don't worry. I'll get that spell slot back after a short rest. What? That's weird for a cleric.
Next up.
Strange.
Next up, it is these guys' turn. Lefty's going to go first. Totally whiffs it again.
Wow, Lefty, you suck.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Righty.
Don't encourage them.
All right, Righty is going to hit at Hester. Hester, what's your
Why
AC?
me? 15.
15, it hits.
God damn it, why me? What's your problem, righty? Yeah, I know.
You're going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Oh, wait.
Halved because you're raging, right?
Yeah,
because,
I was about to say.
Yep,
I'm
half
raging,
because
so
she's
that would
raging.
just be,
all right,
what,
next up we got
1
Bright.
point?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be 1.
Yeah, that's 1.
Ow. It poked me.
Which one is looking more damaged?
Oh, definitely Lefty. But they both looked pretty damaged. Like,
Okay.
Lefty has more chunks out of it, but Righty is also pretty damaged.
Okay, yeah, then I'll just keep shooting like over Mack's head, I'm assuming. That is a 17.
17. I think you have to get to a position where you can shoot this.
Okay, I just assumed because he was a goblin and I'm like 6'5" that would be fine, but that's
You're 6'5"?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Dang, that's a tall cat.
She's got like.
Tieflings are between, or not
4...
tieflings, tabaxi are between
That's
6 and 7 feet tall. So
how tall is Mack?
Fine.
How tall is Mack?
I'm like 4'3".
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it.
2
I'm gonna
feet
let
on.
it happen. I'm gonna let it happen. All right.
I was like, I
We'd love
think
to
she
see
can
it.
shoot over his head, especially from a
All right,
distance.
roll an attack. Go
That
ahead.
was a 17.
17. That just hits.
I'll say Brett is a tall ass 15-year-old.
Yeah.
A tall ass cat.
Super normal for regular tabaxis though.
15.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
This thing's dead. I need
It's gonna
everybody
blow up, isn't it?
within 5 feet of this
Whoop.
character. So Kelia, Mack, and Hester to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, good thing
gosh.
I am incredibly dexterous. I'm not.
Sorry.
10.
18.
17.
18. Hester?
Huh? That's a 10. I only get advantage on strength checks and saving throws because
All
of
right.
rage.
So everyone, so will you guys take half?
Wait, Hester, I think you might.
I think you do get advantage on dex
have-
saving throws when you're
On
raging,
dex
raging actually.
Yeah, on your when
You
you're
have danger
raging, you get
sense.
half.
At second
Wait,
level,
so
look at danger sense, your barbarian ability.
Well, if it has to be something that you can see, do we see the thing visibly about to go?
Yeah, you're staring at it.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, you can see the creature. I think you would get
Yeah,
advantage on
that's
dex
okay.
saving throws.
So
can
do
see
I
what-
re-roll
But
this
you
or
don't
not,
get any like
Hadley?
warning.
But you see it. You
She
don't
gets
need a
advantage
warning.
on.
We did just establish that
She-
I'm right in front of it and can't
She
see
gets
it.
advantage on dex saving throws. is what
Yeah,
we're
she
saying.
gets advantage. I'm just saying like she's not
Yeah.
like a,
Oh,
So
so
roll
I-
advantage.
Yeah.
roll. That's what
Yes.
I'm doing. Yeah. That was worse.
Okay, well then it
It's
doesn't
still
matter.
a 10.
But,
you're gonna
Yeah.
take 11 points of thunder damage as this thing explodes out in front of you in giant chunks as it dies.
Who does? Everybody?
Righty. Or just
who
just
takes?
Hester, just Hester. Everyone else made a dexterity saving throw, so you guys all ducked out of the
And
way.
what
Hester.
kind of damage is it?
Thunder.
Oh yeah, I can't do nothing about that. That's the full 11.
Yeah.
Hester,
It's all good.
actually, it's your turn now.
Okay, so Righty's just blown up. He's donezo's.
Yeah, he's done those.
All right, then I'm just gonna jog over here. Don't mind me. I'm gonna go beat up on this guy. That's an 18 plus 5
Yeah, that hits.
to hit. Done. 7 plus 3, 10 damage with my great axe.
All right, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
Can I shout it out beforehand? Just run! I'm
Hester
really
gets
good at it.
blown
It's my
up
turn, I
and then
can't
immediately
move.
gets blown up again.
I'm
That's,
What can I say?
Uh,
I live in
blam.
danger.
So, Hester, Nate, and Nightshade, please roll me a.
That's
It's a
21.
4. Does that do it?
Oh, yeah. That's 14.
You just
21.
make it. 21. So just
I did it.
Nightshade. So
God
just
damn it.
Nightshade.
Thanks, Hester.
I
Nightshade,
jog.
you take 6 points of thunder damage
That's
as
nothing.
this
6
thing
points?
explodes in
Come
front
on.
of you and dies.
You kill
Am
stealed
I-
and you
wait,
blew
did
me
I
up.
get hit or no?
This thing is dead.
Did I get any damage from that one, or did I clear?
No, you were good. You passed it.
Alright,
You just passed
sorry,
it. It was a
bud.
DC 30. It was a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I don't
So
care. But
sorry,
apologize,
bud.
Nightshade.
Have we
All
learned
right.
our lesson about checking for traps, everyone?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
And
I
Hester
figured that.
runs ahead. Kidding.
Can I examine
Absolutely
the chunks
We
of the statue boy?
Sure.
Does he got
Roll me
like
an investigation check?
Cool. I just want to know if it's like,
Look
is
at
he
those
actually a
sponges.
statue or are there like chunks of metal inside him? Like a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
He is he's almost entirely made of stone. There's no
Okay.
metal chunks in him.
Um,
The only metal
can-
chunks is like the sword.
can I do like
Is it cool?
No.
Can I do like a perception check or something on the rest of the hallway and like the door or whatever is at the end just to make sure there are no more traps?
We're checking for traps. Yeah, I'll say you can roll a perception or investigate.
Okay. That is a 15.
A 15. There are no more traps as far as you can tell.
Awesome. Hey, is all clear.
Good.
All right, you guys had to go to the next room.
That being said, I'm still hanging back.
Y'all want to just like group up and go down like Scooby Gang style?
Yeah.
We all hold hands.
Kelly, you can't just dart forward if we're Scooby Ganging it.
It's okay. It's okay. I can fly a little bit.
Everyone,
Where's the
I
entrance
have.
You guys are over here.
Where? Oh, I see. Oh, what are you doing in the dirt over there?
I was born in the dirt.
That's how your great grandpa
Is that your
sounded.
Bane?
Please listen to me, boy. The 3
Says-
times I met my grandpa. I was
All right.
born
Oh,
in the
just
dirt
kidding.
and I will
There's
die
a
in the dirt.
skeleton over there.
Let
And
me
another
roll
one
look at that
dancing
boy.
over
Keep
there.
walking.
I got
Oh,
bodies,
yeah.
gang.
Hold on.
That one looks like he's grooving.
Also right here.
Wow,
that
look
one
at this
looks like a
pile
dead
of
skelly
mimics.
boy.
This
There's a
And
pile
looks
of
like
mimics.
a.
To the
Suit of
next
armor.
room.
There's an exciting garbage pile over there.
I was gonna say this looks like a
Yeah.
suit of armor that might come
Ooh,
to
wait,
life.
I want to know what's in that metal thing.
Ooh.
I think it's a
Oh,
Oh, I
big
almost
tea
didn't
kettle.
see
Oh,
this
wait.
skeleton.
What about this skeleton?
He's
Do
a
we know?
stealth
Yeah,
skeleton.
there are
Look,
4
a rock.
skeletons and one
Wow.
armor
Somebody's
boy.
like engine is over here.
That's a suit of armor.
Oh, it's a suit of armor? I can't see well.
I can cast find traps if you guys like want and
Oh,
or need me to.
That's whatever.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
the
can
fine
just keep investigating unless I roll really, really low. I think we're at least okay.
All right. What do you guys do? How
First,
far?
look for traps.
Yeah. All right, you look for traps. Roll a investigate or a perception check. I
Oh,
forgot which one you have to roll for traps.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As far as you can tell, where you currently are, you do not see any traps.
Or I guess that was more, I wanted to see like between us and where the, like a little semicircle of where the first skeletons are. Do we see
Yeah.
any traps?
Yeah.
You do not see any traps in that location. And did you roll it a perception or investigate?
That one was perception.
Perception.
I mean, my investigate would be 18.
Investigate, perception. You noticed that they had chunks like cut out.
Skeletons?
Yeah, like they've been cut.
Guys, someone's been messing with these
Tongues?
skeletons.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yeah.
They got killed by the things.
Oh, I mean, there's a
17?
difference between getting killed and getting
17.
chunks
There is
out.
definitely magic coming from this room.
I also make an
My
Arcana
guess
check.
is
Anywhere
that we're gonna
specific
have to-
or?
I also have detect magic. I got spells that can help.
So, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna start walking in.
Nate.
I'm
Okay.
guessing. I'm
Bye,
guessing
Nate.
it's. I'm guessing that it's the suit of armor that cut the skeletons down.
That's what I'm guessing.
That's why they have these slash marks in them.
I don't
If I
know.
need to, I can go into guardian form and take a bunch of hits. So that's not a problem. So I'm just gonna start walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
prepare to
I'll walk
cast some
through because
stuff.
I'm tank.
I'm gonna hide back here.
Can
You guys
we?
can sit further back, but I can tank really well.
Can someone
Alright,
check this?
I'm going to just
little
maintain the
garbage
same
pile real quick?
initiative as you guys did last time.
Okay.
Cool. Word.
Uh,
Okay.
Oh, this thing crushed you.
if something's gonna happen, I'll wait. But if not, how long is like the walk down here? Like, how much time do we have between this room or the room we were in and getting to this room?
Immediate, like it's door to door.
Door to door. Okay, never mind then. I was wondering if I would have been able to cast detect magic on the block, but I don't want to ask people to wait like 10 minutes for me to cast a ritual spell.
Hey, I'm down to have like juice box break for 10 minutes. I can hand out some juice boxes.
Mack,
I
think you're up to it, but
juice boxes?
I have them.
If I'm being honest, I don't know what, like, Nate just doesn't seem up to it today. I think he's just like beast moding this.
All right.
I got juice boxes.
Man,
I mean, I'm
you
right
guys
up.
are
past two
walking
combats,
for-
I've done no damage.
I'm right up there with Nate. I'm ready to.
As you guys are walking
Yeah, let's
forward,
go.
I have nothing to prove. I would like a juice box.
Drink a juice box.
I'll have a juice box.
You can drink and walk. Hopefully, do a dexterity check. Just kidding. No.
as you guys
Constitution
walk
saving.
forward, this boulder that had the suit of armor basically wedged into it. The suit of armor slowly emerges from basically the divot inside of this this boulder. And
Yeah,
what you
that's
didn't
easy.
know before is this doesn't look like a normal suit of armor. It's much more detailed. It's much more taken care of. And the thing pounds its sword against its shield twice against you, like twice against y'all, and is waiting for a response. So first up, we have Bright. You guys can decide what you want to do in this situation.
It does what to its shield?
Bangs it.
It
does
bangs
like
it
the
twice like
from-
this.
Okay.
Well, it might be a puzzle and not a straight up fight.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try to just fight it, but I think it's probably better to try to figure out the right
I think
response.
it could be like a guide.
But none of
Yeah.
us have
Yeah.
a shield and
No,
a sword.
I have a shield and I have a shield and a
Well,
mace.
Then maybe.
Or maybe it's trying to compel a duel.
Okay, I'm
it could
gonna
be also
move
trying
up
to make a duel.
to about here. Yeah, I can do that. Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna move to here, and I'd like to hold my action for if the suit of armor moves to attack anyone, I will shoot it with my short bow.
This thing is going to hold its action, but it's going to point a sword at you and then basically go hold its shield basically against it. It is putting itself in the way of you in the door.
Oh, it might just be blocking the door. We might just have to.
Oh no, we can see. No harm in trying. If I got a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You want me
Hester's
to-
turn, right?
You want me to hold my action for after you sword shield thing?
Yeah, if y'all are fine,
Alright.
y'all can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll just hold my action to if it tries to attack after he does the little sword shield thing, then I will attack. Then that makes
Okay.
sense.
All right. Nate,
Waiting.
I will just ready an arrow, I guess.
Kelia.
Yeah.
I mean, I am going to move next to Hester, and my hands are going to start crackling with electricity as I also prepare an action.
Oh
which is
wait,
to
yeah.
cast
How
Witch
far am I?
Bolt.
Okay, yeah. I can move and whatnot.
Mack.
It's gonna just attack Nightshade after, and then just immediately get lit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. We're all just holding and wait.
Can I move to the garbage pile?
Oh Jesus!
Of
You
course.
got this, guys.
You could.
We're
I
gonna
wanna
have fun in the trash.
I'm gonna move towards
Yeah,
the
y'all
garbage
go to
pile.
the fight?
No, hold on. This is calculated.
Hey,
Does it
I
react
always
at all?
trust you.
All right. You're fine.
Okay. Is there anything in this garbage pile, like a trash can lid?
Roll an
Oh,
investigation
God.
check.
Oh my.
I see what's happening here.
19.
No. Just barrels and crates and stuff. This is
Okay.
a 350-year-old cavern or
I take
older.
my my bat and I just whack it a couple of times against something metal.
No movement.
I don't think that's it. Is that my
I
turn?
give Mack a thumbs up.
Nightshade, your turn.
Yeah. Okay. I'll switch to my shield and mace, and I will knock on my shield twice with my mace. And I'll also walk, like, I'll step forward a bit as, like, before I do this.
Narch, my dude.
There's going to be no response. It's going to slam its sword into the ground 3 times.
I think it's looking for a fight.
I mean,
can we try to move past it?
It's still
did
something twice, and now it did something 3 times.
Do something 4 times.
Counting?
Mm-hmm.
It did 2. Then it slammed the sword into the ground 3 times.
Who counts starting at 2?
Maybe one was when we walked in.
It might be you though that has to do this stuff. Try slamming something into the ground 3 times.
Okay, I will do that.
4 times.
3 times. Upon my action, I'll slam my mace into the dirt. You all can continue to just prepare what you're doing.
We'll just keep holding our attacks.
We're just all waiting while you just do a tappy tap.
Also, while we're preparing these actions, can I use Mage Hand to poke it in the face?
Why?
That might provoke it.
That's true. Never mind.
The thing raises its sword and points it to the door you came through.
Okay.
Obviously,
Right.
wants to
It just wants to leave.
Do
I think
you
we just
want
fight
us
it.
to leave?
Yeah, it clearly wants us to leave. I
Nope.
think we just have to fight it.
I think so too.
What happened after I slammed it?
Pointed
Slammed down big style.
Slam down.
It pointed at the door that we came through.
I mean, we all have our actions prepared, so if anything's getting slammed down big style, it's this piece of armor, but like not in the cool, fun way. You know, not the.
Can we just all make our attacks on it? I think we're gonna have to fight it.
Yeah.
I got one other thing I might be able to try.
I just feel bad.
Hey, go ahead.
Try it if you want, but all of our turns are going to run out soon, like our saved action.
Okay. Dude, it's good. I'm an artificer. I opened the door.
It turns its head to you.
Solved the puzzle. Rod sent me, I guess.
It turns to you. It's waiting.
Hug it.
Tell it.
Give it a hug.
Roll an insight check or an arcana check.
Arcana, please.
It wants you to give it a hug. That's what I'm getting from here.
24.
24. Okay. Mack. You kind of know what this is. So you know what suit of armors are. They can be magicked. This is called a helmed horror.
God, I knew it.
They are way more loyal to their masters. However, they are extremely intelligent and they can be reasoned with. But they will go down swinging. That's basically, so you can, these things are extremely strong, extremely devoted. And this thing has survived over 300 years in this cavern, devoted to probably protecting that door. And you see the bodies around you as you're looking around, and you can tell that he's probably slain these people.
Does he look damaged at all?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna. Sorry.
So he can be. I'm just saying he can be reasoned with if you say the right things.
Okay. I'm gonna basically put my bat on. Basically, stick my bat behind my back, and I'm gonna recite the lines that Larod wrote, kind of by the star.
I'm gonna roll for him. There isn't a response, but there's no action taken.
I would mend him. I don't think we're quite there yet. The trust is still building.
Still becoming friends.
Yeah.
Roll a insight check.
Ooh, dang. That's actually good for me for once. My insight is normally not. 19?
19. When you're trying to convince someone of why you're going somewhere, there's a reason why you're going somewhere. And there is a reason you're going into this cavern. For Bright, it may not be amazing, then you don't know that. But for Mack and the rest of you guys, there is a altruistic kind of good reason you're going into this cavern.
We got a spooky letter, and Bright told us to.
Listen, I got this weird letter from somebody that told me that I was supposed to look for this place. I don't know who, I don't know why, but we have friends that are in a lot of trouble. And if I don't know for sure, but whatever's down here might be able to save them. And
roll persuasion at advantage.
I know you got a job to do, but advantage, right?
Would I be able to use guidance on Mack?
I'll accept it if you want to give it to me.
I'm able to. I'd definitely do it. So you can add a D4.
Yeah, it's a D4.
Okay. I know you got a job to do, but so do we, and we're not going to give up on our friends. I rolled a 1 on the D4. 17 total, which is good for me.
It's really good for Mack.
Yeah, therapy's working for Mack.
Yeah.
Listen, bud, no hard feelings.
This thing's going to slam its sword into its shield one more time, walk back to the rock, and slowly recess back into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Right, I guess we walk to the next room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you got my DM, Hadley, but I have to go soon. Okay.
Yes, I know. We're almost there.
Let's go.
Okay.
Where's the exit?
It's down here where we're.
Oh gosh.
Screen changing. Oh, bendy boy. Like a boomerang.
All right, you guys are going to have to go into this room one at a time. So who's leading the charge?
I'll go first.
All right.
Okay.
Everyone don't place your tokens yet. I just want Nate to place his token on the board.
Okay, I'm gonna stick mine like off in an impossible
Nate,
zone.
I want you to start right at the door.
This is the door, right?
Yes.
There's some shenanigans in here.
I want you to tell me which way you want to go first. You have to go. You have to show me which way you're going each time.
Just go like this.
Okay.
Should I make like an investigation check when I walk in?
It's up to you.
I'll do it. I'm not gonna just blatantly walk into traps if I don't have to.
You're about to. You were about to.
I know. That's an 18.
18?
Yeah.
No traps.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I can see traps.
No traps.
Oh, no traps. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I think I would assume other people are walking in at this point.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I get here, I would think that people would be right behind me.
Yep. Who's next?
I'll go next. I'm gonna use my dumb little arcane tinkering ability to make my back glow.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, is it dark down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see.
Oh wait, no. There are lights. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot.
I'm not doing this necessarily for like illumination, but this is like this is an artificer ability, and I'm just gonna use it to show I can do it in case it matters to somebody else. You say you wanted us to explain where we were going, Hadley?
Yes.
Yeah, just show.
Cool. I'm gonna do an Arcana check. 12. 12.
12? No,
Yeah.
Nothing magic.
I didn't see anything on an 18, so I'm just gonna keep going forward, I guess.
All right.
I'll take my full movement to here.
Oh.
You guys do that.
I was just going one space at a time.
You guys are both going together. As you guys both landed there, I need you both to make a dexterity check. Or no, wait. Actually, wait. You don't even get to make one.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
I'm in danger.
Nate, we whiffed it, dude.
If we're this
you
far,
both fall 20 feet.
Wait, it's just a straight we fall. We don't even get a saving throw.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Just full pit.
That's whack.
You take 9 points of damage as the roof covers up in front of you.
So like we fall in a pit and then it's dark in here now?
Yep. But your bat's glowing.
Well, howdy fucking do we?
Do we all go get stuck in the pit? Is that the game?
No, you guys haven't placed yours, but these two went first.
How we fell 20 feet?
20 feet, so you took 9 points of damage.
Could we see where they fell in, like from the door where we?
Yeah.
About to walk it. Okay.
You saw them hit a pressure trap and fall right through, as like literally they hit something and it went like this, and then it went.
Okay.
Nate, I think my ankle just did the snappy noise.
If I become a large creature, how tall am I? Does it double my height or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I still wouldn't be tall enough to reach out.
I have rope.
Well, the thing is,
it's
we would
covered.
have to step on it to activate it. Do we want to get all of us
Actually
down
no.
there?
So
if
I turn into a tree, I'll be like 12 feet tall, and I have a reach of 10 feet. Could I reach the top of the thing?
In theory, your arms would be at like 10 feet. So, yeah, you would just reach the top.
I could climb up you, try to open it from the top, and then lift you out.
Hold him up like Mufasa with Simba or whatever.
Yes.
Dude, should we try that, or
hey man, I'm worried. Hey man, I don't got a better idea right now.
That's a full use of my guardian form. If we have to fight anything else, that might fucking suck. But
just a semantics question, I guess. Did the pressure plate like automatically go back up immediately, or did it stay open?
Oh, it stayed down.
Okay.
The pressure plate is down, but the thing's closed.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna just do a quick check of the room to make sure there's not like a tunnel that leads out of this pit.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. I don't have a limit on the amount of times I can do my guardian soul, so I can do that for sure.
22 investigation.
22. There is no tunnel out of here. It's literally like a straight room.
All right, cool.
But there's no spike. But there's no spikes in here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn into a tree and hold Mack up to the ceiling to try.
All right, Mack, make an investigate check.
Another one. 9. Nope. Hold on. 19.
19. You find a mechanism, that like a spring mechanism that you're pretty sure is part of the plate that would have closed the thing. So I need you to, basically, you have to do a dexterity check with your thieves' tools to get this on.
Yep.
Do you have thieves' tools?
I have thieves' tools. I am proficient in thieves' tools as well. 18.
18? Yeah, it opens. It clicks open really quickly, and you poke your head out.
Cool. I'll like prop myself up somehow and just, I don't know. When you transform, I'll grab your hands. When you transform, hopefully you'll like go up, you'll transform up rather than down.
I don't think you're strong enough to actually.
Kelia, you have to show me where you're going.
If I'm being honest.
I'm following the exact same line that they did.
Okay.
If I can reach the top, can I just grab it with like my branch arms and?
Okay, yeah, you can pull yourself. Roll an athletics check.
Kelia in the
do a rad pull up.
Yeah, dude. Get them gains.
That's a 20. That's a 21.
Oh dang.
21.
Yep.
You do it.
Gains, leg day,
right.
arm day.
You want to roll another investigate check?
Every day's arm day.
Yeah. Oh, somebody else should do it, please.
I'll do it too.
I could give the help action. I'm up here.
That's an 11, so nope.
I'll take a help action, Kelly, if you want to give me.
Okay, I'll give you a help action.
Groovy.
Considering I just rolled an 18 and didn't find anything,
that was not much better. I got like a 9.
9.
I don't feel strongly about any choices.
What was the highest rolls for both of you?
I only rolled once. Was I supposed to roll again?
No, yeah, roll again because Kelly was helping you.
I thought I can only give a help
okay.
twice.
Right, do you want to help?
Yeah, of course.
All right, then that's a 20.
20?
Oh,
okay, because before you had
30.
specified you were looking for traps.
I did.
This time I was just saying you were doing investigate. Now that you're looking around the cavern, there is a well-worn path throughout the cavern. You had walked on a part that was not well-worn.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll stick to the path.
Cool.
All right. So I'm going to basically, I will show GM info overlay. I can't change it, but I'll just basically, I'm just gonna draw where it.
I rolled my ankle. I think I'm gonna just I'm gonna use duct tape and kind of stabilize my ankle out.
Yeah.
Do I just need to carry Mack?
No, I'm good.
Is Mack a piggyback ride?
I don't do that.
I'm just a fucking tree right now, so we're.
It's a tree, dude.
Yeah.
Full
Whoa, dude, you
tree,
look
my
a little
guy.
different. Are you also going through like an identity thing?
Nope.
All right.
Just like an aesthetic sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm going. This is the speed at which I'm doing it too. It's 5 feet at a time.
Okay.
Well, let him get you down, Nate.
Put myself off of that.
Yeah. I mean,
Thanks for the save in there, bud.
Yeah. Actually, fuck. I dropped my guardian form.
Wait, hold on.
I don't need it right now.
All right. You guys successfully make it to the final room. Welcome to Larod's cavern.
Oh dang, it's big in here.
fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There's a
shit.
dragon
There's so
skull.
much.
Oh god. Where do we come in from the corner?
You come in over here.
Are those piles of bones?
Is that a dragon skull?
Yes.
Pardon me.
Wait, we heard about a dragon skull at one point, right?
Yeah, you heard about the dragon skull underneath skull cabins, star cabins.
Shit.
You guys are over in this corner.
Where are we?
Okay,
This
Right.
corner.
Can I do an investigation or a perception check for traps?
Yeah.
No.
What
Okay.
the hell is going
That's
on?
a 5
Wait, can I-
or 6.
Do a check. Real quick.
Sure. Or you could help. Either one.
My other
I
I'll
can't
help.
move my tokens
Okay.
all of a sudden.
Sure.
That's a little better. That's a 12.
12. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any traps right now.
What the
Right
hell?
now.
Okay. Neat.
Is that a
All right.
lit fire over there?
Yeah.
Hey guys, where am I?
Like
Where's my
lit
token?
currently?
You're right there.
You're right. Well, one of
Next
them
to
is
Kelia.
by
Yeah,
the
see
beds,
this
and
too.
one of them is right here.
Okay, something's weird is going on with my roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just delete both of them and you can start over.
Mac
I'm actually gonna X out of roll 20 and pop back in because it got all funky.
Mac
Okay.
just suddenly innately cast mirror image.
Yeah, that's what my sword
Happens.
does.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
That's
what
what
would
your
you guys
sword
like
does.
to do first?
I want to go over to that dragon
I want to look at this
skull.
pool in the middle.
I want to find out what we use this fucking key for.
Jess.
As you walk forward, Kelia, roll. The room starts to get because only the edges are lit up, the middle is not. As you get closer now, you now notice that there is a giant stone guardian right here, and 3 little clock dudes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's an iron golem.
Oh.
Shit.
Alright.
Be very careful, folks.
Oh,
I'm going to
Motrons.
try-
The stone golem goes.
Hi.
Is it a recognizable language that he's
Mac.
speaking?
Wait, is
No.
it primordial?
It's a form of primordial.
Me and
I
Hester
know.
both
Well,
speak
We can
primordial.
both speak primordial.
Well,
Oh,
there's
or I guess all three of
primordial.
us.
So there. Okay, so you know how there's there's primordial, which is like common,
Yeah.
but then there's offshoots of primordial
The
that's
dialects,
for each
yeah.
of. There's
Yeah.
the dialects. This is one of the dialects. Most
From
likely.
what I remember, not to rules lawyer this too much, but from what I remember about the lore, primordial is like a common language, but you can still understand each of the different dialects, even if you only speak primordial. Like I know Kelly would probably speak
Well,
Aryan
the-
or whatever that
I bet
is.
I was
Nate,
just-
Nate, you know primordial, right?
Aeolian.
the only
Yeah.
reason I'm
You
saying
would know
that
probably the correct form.
the only reason I'm saying that this guy is not speaking primordial is because it specifically says in the book he's not speaking primordial.
Okay, cool.
He speaks he speaks Terran. So he doesn't speak to primordial. He speaks Terran.
Yeah.
So he
Earth-
can't it's
Earth
it's
Genasi
weird.
primordial?
Yeah, Terran is Earth Genasi primordial.
It is.
I know. Just give me a second. I'm getting to it.
Okay.
I'll get to it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
I
about it.
I know. It sounds like I'm bucking with it, but don't worry. I know it sounds frustrating, but I was making
got it.
sure. If it was just
Dang.
primordial, then you guys would understand what he was saying.
I'm your
Yeah.
dad.
I
I've been
am-
down here the entire time.
Hey, dudes.
It's me.
Hey
You
there,
want to
kid.
play
Long
catch?
time no see, huh?
I got a bunch of skulls laying around here.
Dude, your dad made scar cabin. Holy shit.
As you walk forward, this giant stone man and these the three clock people immediately hide behind the stone person. And then out from the corner, you now see a mechanical dog emerge from behind the decks.
Animal handling check.
We gotta get that dog, folks.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, roll an animal handling check.
Do I get an advantage because it's mechanical?
Love puppies. Fuck.
Not 20.
There you go.
Robot dog?
Makes more sense anyway.
Oh yeah, this is my goddamn area.
I got a 12.
You got a 12?
And I got a 12. You got a 20 though.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, this dog is pretty cool with you.
Hit the dog.
That sounds so excited.
This dog is literally just emerging from behind the desk just to look out and see what's going on.
We're not petting the dog yet.
It's our dog.
Can we pet the dog?
It's gonna be our dog. We're taking that dog.
I think we got to worry about the big stone boy first.
We'll kill him and steal his dog.
But the big guy is basically going.
Can I understand him? Because it's Karen and I'm an Earth Genasi. Yeah.
Like, would it be that thing where like there's some words you can pick out, like at least?
The thing is,
Earth Genasi speak Terran.
Yes.
Earth Genasi speak Terran, but is it an innate thing because you weren't raised in an Earth Genasi household?
Okay, what I will say to that is that, so as a storm sorcerer, I got struck by bolts of lightning. It was never raised in any Oran household, but I can speak Oran or Primordial.
Yeah.
It's kind of more like Primordials, I feel like more of a fundamental language that you can kind of...
Okay, I'm going to let you be able to pick out words of this. I'm not going to let you understand everything he says, because this is also probably would be old dialect Terran as well. This guy's an old dude.
He's speaking Shakespearean Terran.
Most likely.
Yes.
Who is artist thou?
So, he's going, what are you doing here? He's essentially saying, what are you doing here? You're not Larod. Kelia. You're only here. He doesn't see the rest of you yet. He's just seeing Kelia right now.
Shit, can I speak in Oran? I'm sorry, I can't understand.
He can't understand.
I can't understand super well.
I'll say
I have a friend.
I'll start coming up. I'll be like, in I guess very broken Terran. It's like, we got some kind of like letter thing, and the weird armor dude let us pass.
It's okay, Grace. Don't worry about it. You can stop. You can stop recording, Grace. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's my only issue.
We can close off here, but I'll say we can get back to this.
Should we just end
here?
Yeah,
just pause here.
Yeah, we'll pause here.
All right.
Take a pause.
And we'll pick up next week.
All right.
With this big guy.